wonder.
What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon will? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon will, weapon will. Watch how I show you my weapon will. Weapon will, weapon will. Watch how I show you my weapon will. What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. BG, Jack move, Kids move, Alex too. Damn man, that's a heavy crew. Other pods, they don't know what to do. They watching, they copy our every move. And they still fly like the Wii U. Jack move voice, we saying you. Hop off the roof. Long range, no scope, yeah, I'ma shoot. Looking wanna play games, no David Blaine, but I'll make a nigga go poof. Oh, this not a game. Gang talk, nigga, what you know about the slang. Hop out the range. All black master, don't step out your lane. Every week it's us on your screen. Every weekend we entertain. It's not a thing that gets in between me and my team, me and my gang. When I'm on the beat, you already know. Straight to the top, yeah, we about to blow. BG my dog, he told me let's go. Sit back, relax, it's time for the show. What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon will? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon will, weapon will. Watch how I show you my weapon will. Weapon will, weapon will. Watch how I show you my weapon will. What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still.
We got the guns on deck, no fire car, but you know I came with a tech. Yeah, since 2015, been stepping on the scene, putting foots on necks. Yeah, set 'em up, super soaker, pump action, wet 'em up, shooting out the. Yeah, we catching up. We got the games, y'all are bark. Drive by midnight after dark. Gaming knowledge, fortitude. Top two and not the two. Weapon wheel. Get the cash and grab the steel. Yeah. Weapon wheel. Out the window. Extend up. Weapon wheel. Yeah. It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a loadout on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch to cartridge in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby. We hit the core. 5 sales. What you bargain for? If you ain't gon' pull up, then what you bargain for? Broke the game and then I pull a jack move. Jazzy be's playing, you know it's real smooth. Alexander Wayne on the trench coat. Boulders to his feet. Let's see if he can float. Spend the money. She gon' hit a C note. Gave a review. It was murder. She wrote. It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a loadout on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch to cartridges in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby. We hit the core.
Black coupe with the roof missing. Spitting wisdom like a tooth missing. Weapon will is not a euphemism. Hit the L once and now my fingers twitching. Trade the AR for the VR. That's my new mission. It's a different vision. Ain't no game of talk when I aim and charge. Should've known better. Get the gang involved.
It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a loadout on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch to cartridges in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby. We hit the core.
It's Kid Smooth. I'm the soul survivor. Best spot, no doubt about it. The outcast and outlasted. The crumb side, biggest and baddest. Ex-addict dweller, the dick puller, and the Uber driver. If that's slow, I'm a scuba diver, a neutralizer, a lyrical brutalizer.
It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a loadout on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch to cartridges in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby. We hit the core.
Yo, mic check. Check, can y'all hear me? Yo. Let me know if I can be heard. All right. Y'all hear me. Cool. Jack, Jazzy. Oh, shit.
Yeah, your audio good.
All right. I was muted in the Discord, though, like a dummy. We here. Another episode of Weapon Wheel Podcast, man. Get to talking about some games and gaming news and all the disastrous things that are happening in the gaming industry and some good things. Some games coming out. It's the fall season. See, I don't like fall, right? I actually don't like the fall. Not a fan of it. I'm I'm a summer baby. I'm a spring, summer guy. I actually don't like the spring that either because that weather be inconsistent. I'm a summer guy. But that fall come around, games start coming out and my TV shows start coming back. Ooh, boy, there was nothing to watch. There was nothing to watch over the summer. A few things here and there, but man, the bangers is coming back. You know, the SVUs, the Chicago Med, Chicago PD. I started watching Chief of War, that Jason Momoa joint on Apple. Started you know, Silo's supposed to be coming back in the winter. Ooh, Silo might, I ain't gonna lie to you. Silo's is in my top 3 TV shows of all time. If you haven't got on it, get on it. Trust me.
Oh my God.
So the TV shows are coming back and happy about it. You dropped Silo. Oh, you bugging. You bugging, Chief. Silo's definitely top 3. Jack, you watch Silo?
Not yet, no.
Oh,
I
man.
added to the watch list.
Top 3 TV shows of all time for me.
What? The Apple TV show?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I ain't watching. I
Amazing.
keep falling asleep on it every time I try to watch it.
Amazing, bro.
Jay, you got Apple TV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Tell BG about that Severance. Now that's
I watched all the Severance.
Cinema.
I watched all the
Yeah,
Severance.
Severance better than Silo.
No, it's not.
Yes,
No,
it is. What the
no,
fuck?
it's absolutely not. Listen, I like
I'm
Severance.
gonna have to watch this Silo show. I'm gonna have to watch this, bro.
I like Severance, but people can't keep it real that like half of Severance, nothing happens. There's a lot of episodes where absolutely nothing happens in that show, bro.
The Office is like an office, like, like an office job. Ain't nothing happening. It's all like it's a parallel.
I would say a lot of shit confusing. I'll say that.
That don't even nothing happens, bro. It's like, oh, like, come on, bro.
Cinema.
You describing a smashing machine. Nothing happening.
Hey, I said the best fight in that movie was me versus my sleep, nigga.
Bro, I damn sure fell asleep about 3-4 times watching the damn movie, bro. That's funny.
This shit was fucking boring. The rock did good, I guess.
I'm gonna get it started, man. I don't want us to be here all day, so I want to get to talking about these topics. This is Smooth we're still waiting for Smooth. I don't know if Alex showing up. We'll see.
I ain't be here that long either.
Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 468. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. If you want to support the podcast, patreon.com/Weapon Wheel Podcast. Go support. It's amazing content on there, specifically After Dark. You know, they've cleaned it up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. The After Dark moderators, the ones who've been running it in my absence, they've cleaned it up. So dudes ain't just, you ain't just hearing dudes Madden commentary, at the end of it. They've cleaned it up a little bit. So shout out to them. Check out After Dark. Need a few more hours of entertainment during your week. We got that price for the low on the After Dark on the Patreon. You can join the Weapon Wheel Discord. And if you want to submit some gameplay video for the podcast, like what you're watching right now, link is in the description for that. You can drag and drop your gameplay right in there. Go check out the description. All that good stuff is right there. All right. I'm BG. That's Jack. That's Red Peg. That's Jazzy. Look, nobody trigger me today. I'm trying to be a good example for my son, so I'm trying to stop cursing. Right?
You got triggered by the comment section last week.
I did. Right? I'm trying to I'm gonna try to go this whole podcast without cursing. I'm gonna sound like next Friday on the, when next Friday come on BET and you can hear the clean version. Man, what the freak, man? What the flip you doing out here? I'm gonna sound.
Oh, that was good at that.
I'm gonna sound like that. I'm trying to be a good example for my son, and I want him to, even though he only a few months, I don't want him to hear me, cursing y'all out, from upstairs. So I'm trying to. Trying to be a good example, man. So no cursing.
You gotta
I'm
stop
cleaning it up.
Emperor too.
Cleaning it up. So let me see. Where can we start? Smooth was going off. Somebody, what is Smooth doing? I seen him write
where he at?
Yeah, I seen him write a tweet on drop a tweet. I wasn't sure if he was mad at Xbox or mad at like Xbox fans. I'm like, I'm so confused by this. I'm like, who is he yelling at? I couldn't even tell.
Bro, BG, you know who should have got on this
He mad
pod?
at the fans, bro. He mad at the fans, bro.
Okay.
BG, you should have got David Jaffe on the pod.
I'll have David Jaffe on.
He said he would pay more. He said he would pay more for Game Pass.
Oh yeah, that energy that y'all be giving me when I say I don't actually care about or I'm not bothered by the price. This man actually said he wants to pay more. Get at him the way y'all be getting at me for saying I don't really care.
He's also like rich, so I mean,
Yeah, he is a
I can see like,
millionaire.
you know what I'm saying? He rich, bro. He can say stupid shit like that.
Do y'all?
Like, yeah,
Smooth been defending this move heavy, bro. I
the
can't
price
believe
increase?
it.
Oh yeah, he said it's still a good deal.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Bro, yes, he got multiple videos defending that shit low key. Like,
wait,
he said he ain't got no other option. He ain't gonna downgrade his fucking subscription. He ain't got no other option. It's crazy.
I want to debate David Jaffe being rich. I think he's well off. I don't know about rich.
If he ain't fucked up by no $30, I mean, I feel like he got.
Bro,
that
nigga has had $1 million bonuses over his career. That nigga is set for life, generational wealth. He don't have to work again in his life.
I feel like if he manages money correctly, I feel like he good.
Hey, Google what his net worth is. Let's look that up.
I don't think there's any report. I just did David Jaffe net worth. It says there's no public records of his net worth. Okay, this says video game designer David Jaffe. And whatever Google reports your net worth as is like way lower. This says 4 million.
I should say 10 million.
I think he's well off. Like very comfortable. Like, yes.
Hey man, he willing to pay more than $30 a month for Game Pass. He got something going on.
You don't think he got $1 million in his bank account?
$1 million in his bank account? No. I think he probably has assets. Like everything he owns probably is worth well over $1 million, but like $1 million sitting in his bank account, like he could take that out. No, I don't think that, and that's not me hating. But in
podcasts, he alludes to being like a millionaire, low key.
Hey, if he got it, hey, I'm not hating. I'm just saying I've learned that
even if he 100,000 there, man, that mean he holding on to something, bro.
I think he got like definitely a few 100,000 in his bank account. Absolutely.
Hey, that sounds good enough to me. Shit,
he definitely got that. So, hey, Jaffe, I don't got no problem asking him when he come on here too. I'll invite him like, yo, Jaffe, how much money you got in your bank account? We want to know. We debated it. I want to know.
Yeah,
I got no problem asking somebody that.
And Jack, you have to address him for how you feel about him calling you an idiot those couple years ago.
I already talked to him about that.
What did he say?
I don't even remember, bro. That was so long ago.
I think
he's been on the podcast like 2 or 3 times since then.
Yeah, and it was never like we didn't have him on properly. Like we kind of like had him on to roast him and for like something else. We never have him on properly, so I need to invite him on properly. I might do that next week. I'm gonna
talk to him and I'll tell him to get me in the same room as Colin so we can have a chat. That's the real guy we want to talk to.
How you doing, Smooth?
I'm all right, man.
Good.
Ugly ass. You don't look all right.
Glad to hear it.
Nigga.
Glad to hear it.
You got a haircut? You looking a little cute today. Look at you.
Man. Like it?
Yeah, look nice. You ain't as ugly as you usually be.
That's crazy.
Okay, Oblina.
From All Real Monsters?
Yes.
Not Oblina.
Oblina.
With the Y head? The Y head monster? Is that Oblina?
No, she's like long worm-looking shit. Yeah, with the lips. Yeah, Red Pack got the Oblina lips, bro.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
All right,
that's funny.
Crazy.
That's funny.
Oblina. All right, let me start off with some topics that don't really matter, just to get them out the way. Smaller topics before we get to the main things. Arc Raiders developers said they delayed their games for 3 years because it wasn't fun. I like that. I like to hear that. I like to hear that they're their heads are in the right place, that some people remember what the main purpose of a game is for it to be fun. Not I'm sorry. I'm a be I can't curse. How do I ass do y'all consider ass a curse? Can I say ass?
No, not really. Not really.
Okay,
Ass is a donkey.
I'm a forever be on Red Peg and Alex's ass about that, about their quote unquote attention to detail and them being graphics whores.
Oh,
See,
please.
the game being fun is what matters, not about horse testicle physics that they be caring about. I'm a forever be on y'all about that, because I really y'all are what's wrong with gaming, why
Visuals
games be taking
matters.
so damn long, games be getting delayed, y'all. So
Yeah, because we need that. We need
I'm
that.
forever on y'all about that.
If Last of Us 3 came out looking like Minecraft, you would be one of the top people complaining.
See, you going to the extreme.
Exactly.
You going to the extreme.
Exactly.
No, that's
The
not the
visuals
same.
matter. So
You
going
going
to
to the extreme. Last of Us, there's no world where Last of Us has to look like Minecraft. But does it have to look like I don't what's something that looks like extremely lifelike? Like
Yes.
super realistic? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be that either.
That's what the game is.
It doesn't
Like
have
what?
to. It doesn't have to look like I can reach out and touch them like it's real life. I can't tell the difference between a video game and real life. It doesn't have to be that. No, it doesn't.
If Last of Us 3 come out and it looks just like Last of Us 2, I'm gonna be
I have
very
no problem with
disappointed.
that. I have zero
I'll be very
problem with that.
disappointed. We need to up the envelope. Like we need to raise it, we need to up the bar.
I have no problem, and we're gonna get to it. Ghost of Yotei came out. Listen, it looks better than Ghost of Tsushima, but it looks just like Ghost of Tsushima, and I have no problem with that. Zero. Because you know why? Because you know what? I could tell since I've been playing, I'm like, oh yeah, they didn't spend 4 years, just focusing on what Red Peg would care about, and actually spent that time improving the actual gameplay in the world. And that's why it came out in 2025. If it was up to you and Alex, Ghost of Yotei would come out 2028. If it was up to y'all, guaranteed.
I would say 27, but they could have definitely pushed the graphics harder. But guess what? Hey, Sucker Punch not really known for those groundbreaking visuals like a Naughty Dog or Gorilla or Rockstar or Santa Monica.
And that's why the game came out on time. Because this is really a 4-year dev cycle.
And that's why the game not as good as as Last of Us or God of War, But
and that's why their game is out and released, and we're playing it.
Okay. It's okay. That's why we want generational experiences, BG. You just have this bargain bin ass fucking taste. It's disgusting, nigga.
Okay.
As a PlayStation fan, like me and Jack, we want high quality.
Don't you eat ravioli for breakfast every day?
Who you think I am, nigga?
Okay.
What? Don't you go to bodegas every morning, nigga? What the hell?
The bodegas I go to have master 5-star Michelin chefs in there. I don't know what you talking about.
That's a fucking lie.
Okay. Salute.
Nigga, you live in the hood. You ain't fooling me.
The hood. Okay. No, you're right. I'm broke. Send them super chats.
My bad,
I don't got it.
Jack, my bad. Jack been to their house. With how it was, Jack? Like Sesame Street?
He was at my apartment, not my house.
BG was living nice when I seen him, bro. He was living nice. For sure.
He a house husband. That's all. It ain't him.
No, it's all my wife. I don't got it. It's all my wife. I definitely don't got it.
I know. I could tell.
Look at me. I'm raggedy, bro. I got a little.
As a motherfucker.
Hey, you see it.
Crazy.
You see it.
Right. At least you ain't like Shadura got a fresh twist with no lineup.
My joint is fuzzy right now. Because I'm a busy man, father, working anyway.
Oh, you do not be that busy, nigga. You could sit down, breastfeed, and game. Like you've been playing Ghosts while breastfeeding.
I'm very busy. I'm one of the busiest. Jack low-key be acting like he the busiest dude on earth. This man just started Ghost of Yotei yesterday. I'm like, yo, Jack, how you just started this yesterday?
I be having shit to do, man.
Yo, Jack, I mean this with the...
Like what, Jack?
Jack.
Hey, Jack, give us a rundown of your Friday.
Jack, you are the busiest man on earth with no job. And I mean that with love.
Hey, Jack is self-employed.
You gotta raise your mic. We can't hear you.
Stream problem. Your cameras are on, but we can't see them on stream.
The cameras are not.
Oh, y'all can't see the cameras.
No, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't put them on yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh. Average day. It depends on if I'm going to physical therapy that day. Like next week, bro, I gotta go to physical therapy 2 days. I gotta go to my orthopedic doctor once. And I might have to go back to the dentist too. So
Okay.
Oh, it's
That's
not like
what
a
I
lot
be
of
doing.
self-care for. So after you get that situated, you be free.
It depends. Well, some days I just don't feel like fucking streaming after all that shit. But
Bro, you self-employed, Jack. You need to have that that
no,
ambition.
that's a fact. That's a fact. No, I'm definitely lazy when it comes to streaming. But sometimes I'll be like, man, do I really feel like going in here and getting trolled by niggas and niggas assuming what I got going on? I don't be feel like dealing with that shit every day, bro.
Bro, you know how easy it is to do what you do? Just hop in home base and play the game and stream it. Like that's all you gotta do.
Anyway,
maybe.
I'm gonna turn on the cameras in a second. Blaze told me about this little platform where it'll handle all the camera switches for me. So I'm gonna try to set that up.
Oh God.
Hopefully this Italian isn't like, tricking me or
Blaze
giving
be
me
using some
BS.
bullshit though, bro. Some of that shit he be bullshit.
That's what he uses
bro.
for his podcast, right? And so do you have to join a link?
Oh God.
That ragged ass podcast.
You do.
So I plan to still do it through OBS. Like OBS is going to record the platform, so you just still have to join the Discord. I'm gonna see if I can get it to work. But
you live stream through the app too, though, through the website.
Yeah, you can, but
you do all that.
Have to, right? Yeah, I don't want to do it that way. I just want.
I mean, if you stream, because if you stream it through OBS, you're gonna see the background of the program. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you might get screen captured. I don't know.
I'm gonna see. We'll see. All right. Avalanche Studios, Just Cause, Contraband that never came out, is closing down its Liverpool studio and reducing its workforce in both Malmo and Stockholm.
Sheesh.
What was the last game Avalanche put out? Because Contraband got canceled.
Just Cause 4?
If it was Just Cause 4, that was a long time ago. That's ancient. Let me see.
That was like 20, what?
No, Rage
17, 18?
Rage 2, 2019, but nobody bought it because, it was...
Rage 2? Oh, wow.
Yeah, nobody really bought it. So, it's about 6 years ago.
Not gonna lie, bro, if they close down, I don't feel like too many people be too fucked off about it, bro. They don't really...
I'm not missing them. I'm not missing them.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
It would be... A Mad Max remake or even remaster might be nice. I'll say that. I might even be cool with a remaster because I never got to beat Mad Max. Like I bought it on PC. The PC version of Mad Max has so many issues. Like the sound literally goes out. It crashes all the time. So I would actually like a little remaster. So it's like stable to play. Because it was actually a decent game. Yeah. Let me see. Apparently Sam's Club is clearing its Xbox stock also. Last week we talked about Costco doing it. Now Sam's Club is reportedly doing it, and I think they said some other retailers also getting rid of their Xbox stock. And I think I saw something that said that these retailers, their beef with Xbox is actually that they don't like Game Pass because it's like killing the physical, kind of like the physical sales or something like that. And as a brick and mortar retailer, they want physical, but physical is dying out either way. So I don't know how true that is or why exactly they're doing it, but I saw some reports like that. But physical media is dead anyway.
I disagree. They want physical media to be dead, but this is not dead, bro.
Facts, Jack. BG wanted to be dead. That's why he looked like that.
Xbox and Nintendo, I mean, the Xbox PlayStation wanted to be dead. That's why, bro, they doing this shit on purpose, bro. All this shit is by design. Like, come on. At
least Sony's still, selling physical copies of their shit, I guess.
They barely sending off copies when they do something off. People ain't putting them on shelves. Digital is physical is down such and such year over year. Well, they ain't putting them on the fucking shelf. Where am I get it from?
Remember when digital games? Remember when digital games were cheaper than physical because they were trying to make you to
all that shit. But I can see why they would stop selling, because at the same time, you got to think about these stores. When they have an Xbox section, PlayStation section, they want to put games to go with the fucking systems. I don't know if an average consumer just gonna buy the system and not buy. They're gonna be like, what am I playing on this? Like, what the fuck? Like, where are the games that to go with this? Like,
right?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that PlayStation side on at Best Buy about to be big as hell.
It's not gonna grow any bigger.
Pause.
I think they will.
Have you been to a Best Buy recently, bro? They gaming section ass too. They don't be stock. Bro, Best Buy don't stock the shelves neither, bro. It be mad empty spaces. It's like, bro, what is this, dude? Like,
usually when I go, it be a lot of shit.
Not at the one
it
I
be
go.
A lot of PlayStation games. A lot of Switch games too. Them niggas buy a physical copy.
Oh no, yeah, they stocked in the the Nintendo section stays stocked, but the PlayStation, Xbox, that should be looking sad, bro.
Hey, like I just see the reports. They be saying like 80-85% of all sales are digital, whatever the percentage is. So I mean, it looks dead to me.
I mean, I pretty much migrated to digital when it comes to gaming, especially because I game share and shit like that. But I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. I ain't too much tripping if the shit die. It ain't gonna be good for us if physical media die with gaming, but it is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah. Blooper team confirmed they are in full production of remaking Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill 2.
I see streets need that.
Why did they remake Silent Hill 2 first? Is like how the storyline or some shit.
People said it was better one.
It wasn't connected. It wasn't connected. Somebody said it, right?
Oh, they're not?
Oh.
I only played Silent Hill 1 on PS1, and I ain't even beat the game. So I'm pretty sure they said 2 ain't really connected to 1 like that. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I just know people say 2 is the better game, and that's why they did that. But
I dropped Silent Hill 2 because they had too many fucking puzzles.
Yeah.
That game had too many puzzles for me.
And it was a success, so I guess they're like, all right, we can go back to 1 now.
We putting respect on Blooper team yet, BG, or you still think they just a kind of a hack developer?
I don't. They have elevated from trash to
mid.
I don't mid. Yeah, I'll say mid.
Really?
Yeah. Like
everybody fucking with Chronos except BG, man. Everybody like Chronos except BG, bro.
I don't think they're an absolute like disaster anymore because it seems like they can make a sound, stable game. Even if I don't like it, I'm like, okay, y'all are not like a dumpster fire, but y'all are mid. See, they're upgrade. Before they were trash, now they mid. When y'all actually make a game I personally like, I will call y'all decent or above average.
You know what? I'm not mad at that. Because if a developer didn't make no games I liked, I'd probably call them mid too.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
Shout out to Blooper team. Slowly making their way up the ranks, man. Oh, y'all.
They see they tell y'all calling their game trash. Shout out to
them. Sony is reportedly set to release an updated PS5 DualSense controller with a removable battery.
What?
Oh, thank God. Hopefully, are they gonna start selling better batteries? Because these bitches die quick as fuck, bro. Oh my God. Jesus.
Because they got so much going on in the controller, Jake. Them haptics, don't.
Bro, I got all my my controller, bro. If I play a game for like 3 hours, bro, that motherfucker dead already. Like, goddamn, off a full charge.
It'd be like 4, 5, maybe 6 for me.
You'll be lucky to get 4 hours out there, bitch.
I don't know if the Edge and the regular DualSense have the same battery life. I can't remember. The Edge might have a little bit more.
The Edge is worse. The Edge is worse.
I think the Edge has more capacity, but it uses more energy, so it dies like faster or something like that. Either way, both of them die really quickly.
4 hours?
Yeah, I think people say it's like 3 hours.
Absolutely. The Edge pretty much dies in like 3. Like if you go nonstop using it, the Edge is about 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours.
That's crazy. They got to do something with this shit, bro. I like the haptic feedback. I like the touchpad and all that. They got to improve that battery. Well, you know what? They ain't got to improve the battery life because then the controller gonna be over $100. I'm good, bro. Matter of fact, make the battery life worse.
Fuck shit, nigga. They damn near $100. Might as well go
there. Hey, Sony, keep that attach a permanent cord to that motherfucker like we back in the old days, man. If that's gonna lower the price of them bitches, go ahead, bro. I can't deal with this shit no more, man.
Need that Iron Man core to these controllers. I mean, it's not a huge deal for me because I always got mine plugged in, but yeah, I mean more battery.
Yeah, you play with your shit plugged in.
Yeah, well, why not? I don't.
It's not 2004 no more.
I can, but it's not comfortable. I can play with it plugged in.
Yeah, it's not comfortable.
Well, I don't have like a
barbarian.
A lot of y'all have like living room setups though. Like I have a piece. I'm literally always right in front of my console
even still,
and monitor
when it's plugged up.
So it's not like I'm restricted. Like I have a like bro, they have USB cords that are like up to 15 feet now. Like
Yeah, you get a longer cord. I get a longer.
And then, but BG, you trash at games. You be raged. You be throwing controllers all over the place. So I know there's no way you.
You trying to bait? I'm better than you would ever be at any multiplayer game, and I haven't raised or broken a controller in a decade.
BG, you know what come out? Come out Friday, right?
You keep talking about this Battlefield,
come out Friday, right?
Bro, I was playing Battlefield when your balls ain't even dropped yet.
BG, you was trash, bro. You washed, bro. Okay. Battlefield come out Friday.
Okay. Come out this Friday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Games is dropping every dang near every week now.
All right. Gaming industry picking up. They picking up.
Jack, guess what dropped like the next Tuesday? Guess what?
What's that?
Jurassic World Evolution 3, nigga.
Never heard of it.
You've been looking forward to that, brother. You've been looking forward to that,
bro.
I'm gonna get a review code for that. I'm gonna review it on the podcast for y'all.
That's like
how you gonna do that?
Don't worry about it, nigga. I got sources. I'm tapped in.
Jurassic World is like that's what all the kids with like Asperger's and autism is playing, nigga. Like
what? You saying I got autism?
Wow.
Would you like to make a denial?
I don't. Alex may have got it, but me? Okay. No. What the fuck?
Okay.
Look at Jazzy's background. I think he got autism.
That's crazy.
You know Jazzy could like snap your neck in 4 different places, right? That you talking to a vet.
Yeah, we got that 5 for niggas like Jazzy, boy. Shooting him straight in his kneecap. Have him like Bond.
He's trained in firearms too. That's a military vet you talking to. Watch your mouth.
I know. No. Shout out to Jazzy.
Jazzy will leave you a vegetable, and then all you gonna be able to do is watch playthroughs of that Jurassic garbage you talk about. You ain't gonna be able to play it.
Yeah.
Hey, wouldn't it be kind of fire for the content though of Jazzy Paralyzed Red Pig? That'd be kind of heat, bro.
What?
Heat. They gotta still do the podcast.
Bro, I feel like it'd be more entertaining seeing Jazzy and Tyrek fight. You know.
Ooh, I'll pay to see that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Look, Jazzy laughing. Jazzy like, I beat the shit out of
Jazzy got the build, but Tyrek, I met Tyrek in person. Tyrek ain't as short as he might say. Like Tyrek, kind of a tall dude.
Yeah, Tyrek tall. Tyrek like 6'1".
I know. 6 foot. Yeah, he might get up with you, Jazzy. I don't know, bro. That'd be a good.
Yeah. Oh, he said no.
That's funny.
Oh man,
Jazzy, he beating Tyrek. I don't know, man. My nigga Tyrek can fight.
All right.
Dang,
Golden Joystick Awards 2025. Here are the nominees. Best Storytelling: Expedition 33, Silent Hill F, Blueprints, Mafia: The Old Country, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, The 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. That's Mafia or Expedition 33 for me.
Mafia should not be nominated. I'm sorry. I played Mafia: The Old Country. I beat it.
Do
that game. I'm a huge Mafia fan.
For storytelling?
That game got the weakest. That story was whack as fuck.
Oh,
what?
Don't do that, Jack.
That predictable dog shit ass stuff. That shit was ass, bro. The story is ass. Man. I kind of like the gameplay. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like that story. Ain't it, bro? I'm sorry, bro. No, man, bro. BG. And then I was coming off watching like a lot of Mafia movies right before I played this game too, like some master level Academy Award winning shit. So I'm like, yeah, this ain't it, dog. This ain't none of the. It ain't even close to nothing I just watch, bro.
I'm not even
storytelling.
About to
And I need to play Bloom and Rage because that's in the backlog. I keep forgetting I was supposed to be playing that game, man. Shit. I got a lot of games in the backlog, man. I gotta get to it.
Lesbian simulator. All right.
Yes, sir. You know I gotta get to it. Yes, sir.
Best multiplayer game: Battlefield 6. It's not even out yet, but it's nominated. They know what's up.
They stay doing it.
Peak, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Split Fiction, Mario Kart World Rematch. Bro, give it to Battlefield. I don't care. That's not out yet. Give it to Battlefield. Rematch.
Win, man. Shout out to Peak.
I don't even know what is Peak. I don't even know what that is.
That's made by Aggro Crab, the developers of Another Crab's Treasure.
Okay.
And Going Under.
I'm surprised Marvel Rivals ain't on there.
Ooh, that's probably the best ongoing game or games of service or some shit.
Yeah. Best visual design: Death Stranding 2, Clair Obscur, Midnight Walk, Ghost of Yotei, Sword of the Sea, Assassin's Creed Shadows.
I need to play Midnight Walk and Sword of the Sea.
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all think it's too early for them to be giving these nominations though? They're like, I feel like they finally waited, and this could be all conspiracy. They waited till whatever game they can claim for PlayStation to come out, to finally do some nominations.
This is not. This is Golden Joystick though. This is not Jeff Keighley's.
Yeah, they've always done it.
You know
earlier
they
than,
do it at the end. I thought they do it at the end of the year though. They do the award show at the year. Or Golden Joystick though.
Well, they do the show like a little bit like later after the fact because I know last year they did that too.
All
right. Best indie game: Blueprints, Citizen Sleeper, Wonder Stop, Skin Deep, Despelote, Hurdling, Abiotic Factor, Baby Steps, Caves of Quid, or Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know none of these indie games. I haven't played none of them. Haven't heard of most.
Deep Rock Galactic ain't the game old, but I haven't heard damn.
I think they did like
games.
they did like a sequel or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't heard of most of those. I don't know what. Yeah, they lost me with that, bro.
Best indie game self-published. This is like how I spoke about, like, there's levels to being an indie game. This is why they have multiple categories for indie games, because some of y'all are indie technically, but some of y'all are not, right? So self-published is more indie than just the other best indie games. Self-published: Hollow Knight, Silksong, Hades, Sword of the Sea, Peak, Keep Driving, Spilled, Lonely Mountains, Deltarune, Promise, Mascot Agency, and Consume Me. Consume Me is crazy. That's a wild title.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know about none of that. Still Playing Award: Minecraft, Dead by Daylight, Helldivers 2, Naraka Blade Point. They be putting mad games in these categories. I'm skipping over some of these.
I know, like, what the fuck?
There's like 10 games in this category. Call of Duty Warzone, Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, Apex Legends, Siege, GTA Online, and Warframe.
So that's basically like their ongoing category.
Yeah.
Okay. Who the fuck still playing GTA Online though? Well, I guess the role play, the RP servers.
Yeah,
them RP servers going crazy.
Best remake or remaster: Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, Elder Scroll Oblivion Remaster, Trails in the Sky, Talos Principle, Gears of War Reloaded, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. Give it to Snake Eater, I would think. Studio of the Year: Team Cherry, Sandfall, Aggro Crab, Bloober Team, Slow Clap, Rebellion. They're gonna give it to Team Cherry or Slow Clap.
That's a. You ain't gonna give it to Sandfall? E33?
Oh, I forgot that is. Oh yeah. Me personally, I'm giving it to Sandfall.
Slow Clap. Well, hold on. What game they came out with recently?
Rematch.
Yeah, Rematch.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm about to say, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not giving it to them for that. I'm sorry. Respectfully.
Best audio design: Ghost of Yotei, Battlefield 6, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Death Stranding 2, 2 Point Museum, and Chronos: The New Dawn. I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to just do it. The Battlefield 6 ain't even out yet.
What's this category?
Best audio design. I played the beta. That Battlefield 6 sound pretty good. I don't know. I feel like they might give it to Death Stranding too, though. Best soundtrack: Expedition 33, South of Midnight. I forgot South of Midnight came out this year.
Oh, South of Midnight, fire!
I forgot that came out. Silent Hill F, The Stolen Dream, Deltarune, Sword of Sea. Expedition. I'll give it to that.
I would say Expedition or South. Oh no, probably. Shut up!
What the hell?
You're yelling at the dog like that. Oh man. Best game adaptation: Devil May Cry, Arcane Season 2, Last of Us Season 2, Minecraft, Secret Level, Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Twisted Metal ain't nominated?
No,
I forgot that came out. That's already out. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my god!
Of the second season.
Bro, I binge watched Arcane Season 1 like literally in one day because it was so good, and for some reason Arcane Season 2, I watched like 3 episodes and just dropped it. I don't know why, bro. I need to get back to it.
Oh no, Fallout went on there? Did you say Fallout?
No, Fallout's not on.
What was nominated last? It was nominated last time, probably, huh?
I give it to Sonic 3.
I only seen Sonic 1. I got all 3 of them on digital. I gotta rewatch some movies, man. Fuck.
Yeah, Sonic 3 was pretty
I'm
good.
behind, bro. I'm behind on everything, bro.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched Twisted Metal season 2 because I don't have Peacock anymore. Because
you ain't got the cock?
Not anymore, no.
Gotta get on that. You gotta get on that.
Hey, now that Twisted Metal season 2, man, I'm fucking with it, bro. I think season 1 was a little bit better, but I do like season 2. I feel like they setting up something nice for season 3. Hey, man, I'm with it, bro.
Yeah, you gotta stay subscribed to Peacock. Can't let
Facts.
that go.
Gotta stay on the cock. Gotta stay on the cock.
Only because I've got it eventually because like wrestling pay-per-views, but now since they've went up since then, WWE been on there. I'm like, but now I think it because now it's on ESPN, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I might subscribe back to it.
They have a most wanted game category, and I lie to you not, there's about 15 games in here. I lie to you, I'm not even joking. Most wanted game: Gran Turismo 6, Resident Evil Requiem, Witcher 4. Some of these don't even are not even coming out for years. Black Myth Zong Kui or Ku, Lego Batman, 007 First Light, Exodus, Subnautica 2, Light No Fire, The Expanse, Intergalactic The Heretic Prophecy, Saros, Blood of the Dawnwalker, Crimson Desert, Kingdom Hearts 4, Marvel's Wolverine, Hell Let Loose, Vietnam, OD, Knock, Onimusha Way of the Sword, Resonance, A Plague. Some of these games are not coming out like even in 2026, and they got them in this category, which is nuts. But salute.
Give me Intergalactic, bro. Give me Intergalactic. Fuck the rest of them games.
Let me see. Best I don't want it. Best console game: Donkey Kong Bonanza, Monster Hunter Wilds, Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, Mario Kart World.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. There's some other categories in there that I ain't gonna waste time talking about. Ain't worth it. So we'll see who
Sounds
wins.
like a horrible award show. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They need to be less inclusive. That'd be my problem with the Golden Joystick Awards. They be making it seem like a participation trophy. You know, because even though one is gonna win, y'all allow too many games to be nominees. Like 15 nominees in a category. Now, because being a nominee is like a claim in itself. Like, you know, like people be like, "Oh, I'm Grammy nominated," even though you didn't win. Grammy nominated means something. Like you watering down your product by anybody and everybody can be nominated by a Golden Joystick Award. Tighten up over there.
And who votes on the winners? Because then it's also fucking up the voting too. Because so many people gonna be splitting votes. You know what I mean? Like just fucking up the whole process.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of that, who do you think is getting nominated for Achilles Awards?
Game of the year?
Which one?
Yeah.
Jazzy, you trying to start stuff again?
No, not at all.
We know 3 are we know 3 for fact. It's I mean, you know, I think we know 4 for fact. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Expedition 33, Silk Song, Split Fiction. And the other 2, I think it's a dice roll. I do think there will be a PlayStation game there. Either, you know, I mean, you know, I don't really consider Death Stranding a PlayStation game, but either Death Stranding or Yotei. And then if they have
probably.
Yeah, and if they have an Xbox game to be nominated, they'll try to, you know, get that in there.
I got a hot take, and then you're probably gonna hate me for even suggesting it, but possibly Marvel Rivals.
No, that's not happening.
No,
that's not happening. A free-to-play multiplayer game? I mean, not that can't happen, but no, Marvel Rivals ain't.
I mean, that's a big multiplayer game, though.
Oh,
that was the game. That's the game that y'all projected Helldivers 2 to be that big. Because it's still going on right now.
Yeah. All right. Moving on from the Golden Joystick Awards. So EA did agree to be bought out by the Saudis. Is that racist to say the Saudis? I don't know. By that Saudi Arabia group, they're being acquired by PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners for $55 billion. So they did agree to that. Like I said last week, I'm not smart enough in like these type of like national politics to really have any comment on this. I just know that apparently people look down on this type of stuff because Saudi Arabia, they commit like crimes against like humanity. Like they be killing journalists, and like they oppress a lot of people, and they treat their own people very badly. That's what I've seen. Like I said, I'm not smart enough to know, but that's why they don't want like American companies. And even like when there's like boxers or comedians or performers, they don't like them taking money to like perform in Saudi Arabia because of the type of things they do in their own country. But they be paying people bags. Like boxers, they be paid just for like a sparring match, not a real, not even like an expedition. I said expedition. Yeah, like not just actual sparring practice, essentially, just to practice in front of them. They'll throw like 20 million at you, something crazy, something higher than that. And you asking exhibition. Yeah, I said expedition. Exhibition. You asking a lot of people, a lot of somebody to turn down that type of money. That is like generation changing money these people from Saudi Arabia is offering. Now, maybe you might make the case that some of these people they're asking to do it is already rich. But listen, I'm sorry. If I have the ability and the chance to change my family lineage and my family for generations, I'm taking that money. I'm taking that. And I'll try to I'll take that blood money and I'll try to do very positive things with it to like offset to wash the blood off the money. But I'm taking that. I'm sorry. So
it is what it is, bro.
Yeah. So EA has agreed. I'm only concerned, is it going to make EA better or not in terms of like the games they make or not? That's the only thing I really care about in this situation. I have no idea what it's going to do. So we'll see. There's a Marvel Cosmic Invasion demo out. I think I know it's on Steam. I assume it's on consoles also.
No, it's just on Steam right now.
Just on. Okay. I didn't get a chance to play it, but it looks very fun. All the different characters in there: Venom, Wolverine, She-Hulk, Rocket Raccoon, Spider-Man, Storm, Captain America, Nova. So it looks like a very fun beat 'em up. Your Streets of Rage, Double Dragon type, deal. Look fire. I probably won't play this at launch, because I have a backlog for the first time in my life. Typically I say I don't believe in having a backlog. That was before I became a parent and I had all the time in the world to kill every game as soon as it came out. No longer. So I'm a slave to these backlog streets, and I'll get to games when I get to them. So, but nah, yeah, Marvel Cosmic Invasion look good. Y'all copping? Besides Jack, the Marvel hater, Jack, you would like this because if you play TMNT games that are just like this.
This is the same.
I don't hate Marvel. I hate the MCU. I don't hate Marvel.
Okay, so you should have no problem buying this, correct?
We'll see. I'm actually, I'm thinking about going back and watch, but I ain't got no time, BG. I'm too busy. I was thinking about going back watching all the MCU movies on Disney Plus, see if I'm tripping, right? Because I don't think I am. But at the same time, it's like, do I want to bore myself like this? I don't know.
I did it with my wife. Because she likes just superhero movies, so I started over with her, and we watched it literally from Iron Man to Endgame, and then past that. So. She likes a lot of them.
That's a lot of fucking movies, though, man. Was it like 30, 35 movies or some shit? Something like that.
Yeah,
over that.
Yeah,
and that's a lot of fucking movies.
And anyway, game share partner, like what's the last game that you bought that I actually got to take advantage of.
Spider-Man 2. What games do I be buying? I be buying a lot of smaller games.
It came out like 2 years ago.
Ain't no other games came. What other games came out?
Yo, you slacking.
Oh, no, that ain't the last game I bought. That ain't the last game I bought. Let me see. I bought Mafia. I bought Mafia.
No, you bought
Mafia.
33. You bought
Did
33.
You buy Mafia?
Yeah, I bought Mafia.
All right. I'm being taken advantage of over here.
I gotta think, bro, because I just be buying games. But let me go look. I definitely bought Mafia though.
All right.
Before that, I don't know.
It was 30. It had to be 33.
I tried to buy Ghost of Yotei. You told me not to buy it.
Yeah, because I got a review copy, dirtbag.
Hey man, listen, I'm down for the cause, brother.
You just be
that ain't my fault.
You just be taking advantage.
Life is Strange I bought that you refused to play.
Come on, bro.
Man.
Who playing that? I'm a grown man. Look at me. I have Jack, you know what I got between
Alan
my
Wake
legs?
2 you refused to play, bro. That's
trash.
Crazy.
Big letdown.
You're a piece of shit, BG. You're a piece of shit.
Big letdown.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
All right. The Black Ops 7 beta came out today, I think.
Huh?
Black Ops 7 beta. I think it came out today. Am I tripping?
I think Comcast was giving that away. I closed email on their goofy ass. Come out sometime
I don't
soon,
want that. I don't want that.
I definitely did. Definitely did.
So I don't know. Maybe we can get somebody in here. Oh, somebody said it's been out since Friday. Maybe we can get somebody in here who's played the beta to talk about it real quick. I don't know if somebody in the Discord has. So, but
do we need somebody to talk about this?
I mean, well, why not? But what I was gonna say is there's been a lot of they said the beta player count was low. I'm not sure if it was a closed or open beta. I'm really not sure. But they said it was overall low, right? And Battlefield 6's beta, everything is pointing to Battlefield. Well, Battlefield 6 is going to be the better game. I have no doubt about that. But the more popular game, I never bet against Call of Duty, because no matter how much y'all out there claim y'all hate Call of Duty, y'all still buy it every single year, and it still ends up being the best-selling game every single year, any year that a GTA game doesn't exist, right? So I don't trust, because I've seen a lot of reports like, oh, Battlefield is going to overtake Call of Duty in terms of game. It should, because it's the better game. But a lot of you Call of Duty players have Stockholm syndrome, and y'all can't help yourself. So that game could be absolute trash. Y'all are still going to buy it because the casuals and, a lot of y'all are naive and all that stuff. So Battlefield should outsell it, but I would never bet that. I would never bet that. I would love to see it though, but I would never bet it. So we'll see, because a lot of y'all are just talk. Because I even see a lot of the Call of Duty players are like, no, we on Battlefield, like, I don't believe y'all. I don't believe a lot of y'all. So we'll see. We'll see, man. I would love for Battlefield to sell better than
but that's my thing though, BG. Like, what does I was talking to Blaze about this. What does a Call of Duty fall off look like? I feel like if it fell off, it'll still be the top selling game of the year. You know what I mean? So it's like, what does a fall off truly look like for Call of Duty? I feel like people gonna gravitate towards this anyway. It has the mass appeal. We already know that. So it's like, that's one of them games. That's like saying you hope GTA fall off. Like, nigga, GTA never falling off. Like, even if Call of Duty don't sell as good as it usually do, it's still gonna sell.
Oh yeah,
a fucking asinine amount of copies. Like,
yeah,
I don't see it, bro.
Call of Duty falling off is like, it's still outselling 96% of games out there. That's the Call of Duty fall off.
Easily.
And even if that Call of Duty falls off, we've seen Call of Duty sell less, and then they do something the next year around to rope y'all bozos right back in. Like, oh, gotcha. So that doesn't mean the permanent fall off of Call of Duty. It just means the fall off for just that year. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And nobody played the Call of Duty beta in the Discord?
I'm surprised Smooth ain't been on. The Smooth used to be on the joint. What's going on, Smooth?
Nah, I didn't play the Call of Duty beta. I don't really get jiggy with the betas like that. Like, when I got in, it was more well, I got in too early because you could only do the tutorials, but once the multiplayer hit, I wasn't able to do anything. I didn't try to get in, so. But yeah, nah, man. Like, Call of Duty is not my most anticipated like game or anything like that. You know, I jumped back on it like last year because it was the proper thing to do. But it was. I don't know what to really expect with this one, but I can go from the feedback that I've been seeing. People like the movement, the gameplay, and everything. I heard someone's. I seen that they did a report with like this mosh pit mode. I guess that was something to entice, like I guess old school players. But as far as like the numbers, and we all saw the beta. The thing about Call of Duty is that their player count on Steam, it calculates anybody that's in that Call of Duty app. So that's like 5 different games, right? So that their number had like a little spike, but compared to what the Battlefield beta did, it wasn't comparable. But I don't think, and I think even Tom Warren said that the pre-orders or some shit like that is down. So I still don't think it's going to be any less than what it did last year. Like, Jack, you asked a question like, what does a fall off look like? A fall off equals Call of Duty being the number 1 selling game. It just didn't sell as much as last year. That's pretty. Yeah. That will be the biggest deal because every Call of Duty that releases it usually breaks the last game's like first week sales or fastest player count. So if they can't get those like numbers, or if they go straight to active users and like no sales or anything like that, then that would be the clear indication of a fall off. So Battlefield got the first strike. So because they release what, tomorrow?
Friday
or two? Okay,
something like that this week.
We'll see.
Yeah, and I saw like there was that viral clip going around of pretty much a railgun where you could see through walls. I'm not sure if it's a kill streak or I mean it got to be a kill streak. Either way, I hate stuff like that. Like nobody wants to deal with that type of stuff. It's just not a good idea, bro. Like to have these ridiculous kill streaks or guns in the game. Like if I get shot through a wall, to me, it's just a rule of just a hard rule in games, and you should not be able. There should be no mechanic that allows you to see through a wall in a multiplayer environment. That's what I believe. I stand by. That's why.
Absolutely.
That's why like we fought against listen mode. I won't use listen mode in single player, and I don't
either.
Yeah, I don't even use it in. I don't even know what button that is in single player. I swear to, I've never used it because I'm just completely against the theory of seeing through a wall. That is back in my day, we called that cheating and hacking.
It's just some bum ass shit, bro. You know what they gonna say though? You can use it too, and it's in the game. Why not use it if it's in the game? And shut the fuck up. You sound stupid.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You remember situational awareness in Uncharted? You would just see a motherfucker stand up like this.
Yeah,
like, man, this is get your bitch ass fuck out of here.
Hate it. Anyway, listen, we don't need nobody to talk about Black Ops 7. Listen, Black Ops COD is trash. Get on that battlefield. Real men play Battlefield. Get on that battlefield. It's time for y'all to grow out of being. Y'all been playing that COD, that childish COD game since y'all were like 11. It's time to get on a real man shooter. Okay. And that is Battlefield. It's time for y'all to grow out of y'all childish ways. Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. I think that came out also. This is just a remaster, right? We don't really got to talk about it, but shout out to the game. I played Final Fantasy Tactics back in way back in the day on like that was Game Boy. I played Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. I don't know how different this is from the Ivalice Chronicles. I don't know, but I played it, beat it, and liked it back in the day.
This
on
is
Game Boy
based on the
Advance.
PlayStation 1 version.
Okay. Hey. So moving on from that. Lego Party is a game that I've never even heard about until 2 days ago. It's pretty much Mario Party except Lego with Lego. And I think some people are saying it's better than Mario Party. Don't know how true that is.
No,
Could be
no
a hot
way.
could be a hot take. It could be recency bias. But I saw them, and maybe this doesn't mean much. Maybe it doesn't, this is not the best way to prove something. But Kofi's Discord was playing.
Definitely
And-
not a good indication. I ain't gonna lie to you, though.
And, Kofi's Discord, they always be playing like something like it's the new hottest joint, and then they off of it like a week later. They hype beast over there. Shout out to Kofi and his Discord. They hype beast over there. So they hype up something, but then they'll be off of it a week later. So I don't know how good Lego Party actually is, but it looked decent. Like it might be a good weapon wheel game night game. Could be. And it came out a few days ago. I don't even know what the price of it is. Lego. I didn't even see any like trailers for this ever in any of the shows.
No, I mean I heard of it, but I don't necessarily know what it looked like. But I seen Kofi hyping it up. Cause that's not a good indicator. Like you said, bro, Kofi, you'll go in there, they can say you on anything in their Discord, boy. Yeah, bro, it's the latest and greatest, bro. The hottest game out. You play it, you be like, man, get the fuck.
You should join us, bro. You should join us, bro. Nah, is he?
Yeah. They got you buying all these random ass games to play with them and shit. 3 days later, nobody's playing it. Like, come on, dog. What we doing, bro?
Nah, no cap, bro. No cap. It's kind of fire.
I lie.
Why you always say I lie?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
That's what Kofi be saying.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This might be the one. This might be the one, dog. Just thinking. Like, all right, bro.
Shit.
Oh man, I love that guy, Kofi. That dude's a maniac.
Yes, sir.
He should be on somebody's marketing team. This the one, bro. Lego Party is $40, by the way. Yeah. And on all platforms, I think. Yeah. All right. Let me see what else we got. Digimon Story Time Strangers.
Oh God. It's your time, Jazzy.
Jazzy, your time has arrived. We will fall back and let you have this.
All right.
Lay it on them.
About to be talking to myself for like 20 minutes.
No,
Yes,
listen.
sir.
We got
20 minutes?
You have my undivided attention.
All right, and you still didn't make the thumbnail split like I asked you to last week, so that's cool.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Undivided attention. Lay it on me. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Jesus, man. So this is the newest Digimon we've been waiting on for like a couple of years now. Oh, he actually took his headphone on. You a dick.
I'm about to go get. I'm about to go get my lunch. I gotta go get my dinner.
What the fuck? Oh, that's crazy.
I gotta go get dinner, bro. Like, I'm gonna be right back. My dinner.
My wife, you, bro. Yeah,
my wife made dinner. I ain't want it to get cold.
Yeah, we got you. Yo.
I'm gonna be right back. Hold it down, Jazzy. Tell us about Digimon, bro.
All right. I got something for you when you get back.
Hey, yo.
But yeah, this is like the newest Digimon game that they've had in a while. The newest story game, because the last one we had was like 2 of them were like on the Vita, and they were like turn-based games that are more easier for people like get into. But this one right here, because it's made by the same developers, but they actually took time to actually flesh out the fact that you're in the actual digital world this time around. Because in Cyber Sleuth, it was like you can tell like it was like on a budgeted type of game. They couldn't really flesh out as much as they probably wanted to. And plus, that at the time, that was only voiced in like Japanese for the most part. And some of the story beats that it had, it was kind of like just, hey, whatever, just get back to like Digimon stuff kind of way. But here's a lot more interesting here. The combat, I thought it was going to be a lot more simple in terms of game mechanics, but no, they actually went really in depth here compared to like other Digimon games in the past. So it's a lot more less tedious, which is a godsend for the most part compared to other Digimon games that I've played over the last 20 years plus. But that's a good step up. And you can really tell if you compared this game to like any other Digimon game that come out before this, like Cyber Sleuth, and you can see like the character models, you can see they really took their time and actually made it a lot better because it took so long for this game to even come out. I'm surprised like a lot of people are actually showing up for this because, you know, you guys know I'm like probably like the only Digimon fan you probably know out of anything. I'm probably the reason why this game is even a topic on the podcast, and even the last one that came out a few years ago was Survive. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied for what it is. I'm not going to go too in detail to it because it's like, I know people just like waiting me to shut up and stop talking, kick me off the podcast, whatever. I know you're the Web and Will podcast audience.
Hey, yo.
But yeah, it's a lot more in depth that I actually thought it was going to be because, one, the fact that you can there's no longer like a level gate, like, you know, in other like turn-based RPGs, right? You have to like level up like a certain point for specific skills or whatnot. Yeah. And here you would do this too, but it's like it's not just dedicated to like one specific like member of like your Digimon in your party, because it's actually a share pool, like an item inventory that you actually equip. So you can equip different skills as long as whatever Digimon you have learn the ability to like different party members. So that's easy, so that way it's not as tedious as before. The story so far, because I'm like about 22 hours in, even though it came out on Friday, but I binged it like a lot, probably a lot more than I probably would have normally if I didn't have time off around that time. But me, I'm really enjoying myself. And plus, this game actually has like an option for you to actually speed through the battle, so that way, if you feel like skipping animations, you can just fast forward that shit. You couldn't in the last two Cyber Sleuth games at all. You have to do it like right in the menu, but you couldn't do it like in the middle of battle. So I appreciate that. That's probably why it's not. I'm able to breeze through like the story so fast because like the battles, I'm not trying to stick around for too long. And I would have had footage up today, but I kind of got footage like uploaded like a little bit late by the time BG rendered like the whole video for the podcast. So that's whatever.
I gotta do this for the sake of comedy, Jazzy.
Sheesh.
Hey, fuck these guys. I'm here. I'm listening.
I'm bullshit.
I'm here. I'm listening. I got you.
I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit. Hey, I do got some questions about Digimon though, man. I'm not plugged in with I was always a Pokemon kid, bro. Like, so you saying is this like a crazy selling like? Man, come over here. What we doing, bro?
No. I'm here. I'm listening. I'm the audience right now. Fuck you guys.
So is Digimon like what would I say, like a more niche game as compared to like I know Pokemon like crazy, right? So like,
yeah,
how would you compare to like the sales? So you saying this? What's up?
For the games themselves, they've always been the more obscure because Pokemon is so easy to get into in comparison. Because people do not need to be told like what a Pikachu is, what a Pokeball is, or some of the items in the game. You don't need to be explained any of that. You just like know off the rip. Even if you haven't played Pokemon in a long time, you would just automatically know. But here, I feel like they finally found a game where they actually get a lot of people who either play turn-based RPGs or people who probably aren't familiar with the IP at all, outside of probably like the first two or three seasons, like the anime that were back in the day in the 90s on the Fox Kids or whatever. But here's a lot more easier. I think it's easy for people who aren't familiar with Digimon games like at all. And I don't blame you too, because you haven't really been shown it. But that's why Bandai Namco went so hard to show this game like twice in like two separate state of plays back to back. Because this is the Digimon story IP is the one they wanted to like expand Digimon as like a brand to like other people as far as the games are concerned, because this is the more easier one to like get into.
Yeah, I know.
Like it got
the Digimon, man.
Like even on the PlayStation 1, they have different Digimon games that play differently, but they all were under the umbrella of like the Digimon World title, and that's more of like a virtual pet simulator type of game like Monster Rancher, or even stuff like the Chow Garden from Sonic Adventure, or Tamagotchi. That's what it's based on. But then you got another game that's like a dungeon crawler, and then the third one it was like basically what Digimon Story is based on, like a more straightforward turn-based RPG.
But
But
you
I'm
barely
really,
any food on that plate, brother. What you doing?
yeah, hungry as shit.
Nah, don't worry about that, Jack. I'm here to hear about Digimon. Go ahead, Jazz.
What she gave you some hopes and dreams on the plate, my nigga. Where the rest of the food at? Man, he must pissed off. Shit. Why y'all walk away with? Why did y'all walk away when Jazzy was talking, man? This man was explaining the game, talking his heart out, and y'all all left. That was bullshit, bro. That was fucked up. Be ashamed of yourselves.
No, I had got a call.
From who, Smooth? Phil Spencer? Nigga, ain't nobody call you. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck
No, for
out.
real, my wife called me.
Jazzy, I want you to know while they left, I showed up for you. All right.
I appreciate that,
That's a
brother.
fact.
Fang.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay,
fact.
so Digimon, what else?
He just
No,
talked
I was
about
about-
the whole game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you like a whole like breakdown over again.
Oh, okay. Damn, I missed it. That's
Yeah.
Come
trash.
on, man. Come on, man. That's
Matter
crazy.
of fact, hold on.
Oh, he got some for you, BG. There we go. There we go. He come
No,
back
I-
with a gun, nigga. I'm dipping. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm getting
I really
the fuck
want
outta
to
here,
hear.
man. I feel like he might come back with a yappa, nigga. I don't know. He seems like he on edge. This nigga postal, nigga. Fuck that.
I really want to hear. I'm dead serious. I was just hungry.
Yeah. Yep,
I want to
yep.
hear how, with Time Strangers they improved upon the gameplay and the story, and how
That's
the
what.
visuals-
That's definitely what he said. This is almost like you were here. He did say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. What do you got? Hold on.
I'm a
What you got,
little
Jazzy? What's
I'm a
going
little
on, bro?
sad.
Hover over this exit button real quick. What you got, Jazzy?
No, I actually stepped away just like a little bit.
Oh, okay. You
Oh.
stepped away like BG did. Okay, I thought you was going to pull out a gun on this bit. I was about to say, God damn. It
No,
ain't
I'm
that
not
deep,
doing-
brother.
Nah, I ain't doing that dumbass shit that like people were doing like on YouTube back in the day.
Oh, you ain't gonna Blackie Lebowski it? All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate
No, not at all. And I don't even know where he is. He's been gone for like years, probably in the penitentiary or some shit.
that. Hopefully in the asylum or in the cemetery, nigga. Fuck you something.
Yeah, psych ward.
That's
That nigga
crazy
was
to say.
crazy. Shit.
Well, now whatever his persona that he had, like the Ash villain or like Blackie
Bro,
Lebowski, either one.
You remember he came in the bro, y'all gotta look up Asheville. Blackie Lebowski, bro. He came in as like a Nintendo fan. And if you dissed on Nintendo, he'll pull out a gun on like, you really want to talk about Nintendo this way? Well, I got this. Like damn, you gonna kill me because I don't like Mario, my nigga. God damn, this nigga's crazy. Then
you
he
think that's
became an Xbox fanboy. Like he was weird, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, whatever happened to him? I remember.
Like I said, hopefully he either in the cemetery or the insane asylum. I don't fucking know, nigga. Shit. Ain't too
I
many
wish we
places
could
for a
get,
nigga
like,
like that.
I wish we can get a checkup on like a bunch of dudes from back in the YouTube days, see what they doing. Zephyrnix, Truth Setting You Free. What is happening with y'all right now?
Bro, speaking of black, I remember one time, bro, it was mad random. He hadn't made a video in like years. One time he just came to one of my random videos. He like, yeah, man, I just want to let you know I'm doing way better than you. And so, I'm like, damn, what type of shit?
That's
I ain't
fire.
have beef with him. I'm like, why are you doing this, bro? What the fuck?
Yo,
man,
Blackie
ass
Lebowski
nigga.
or somebody else?
No, the nigga Blackie Lebowski, bro. He hadn't did a video in like years, bro. He came to
Nah.
a random video of mine. He like, bro, what's going on? I'm doing better than you in life. I just want to let you know. I'm like,
nah,
what he
circling
say
back
me for?
circling back on your ops to let them know you just doing casually. Yo, I'm just doing better than you.
Bro,
That's heat.
I ain't even know we had beef like that. I laughed and shit. I'm like, this nigga's crazy for real. Why is he attacking me right
He's
now?
like, yo, I need you to know I'm doing better than you. I need you to know this.
I couldn't even get mad for it. I'm just like, okay, I guess, bro. Shit. Damn.
Yeah. But then I did see something about like Digimon is doing like on Steam. They show like how much concurrent players that they had. And it was like it was more than Final Fantasy and something else. I don't remember what it was, but like a lot of other RPGs on Steam. But I feel like that's more so like the core Digimon fan base showing up for this game because they're pretty dedicated, as you can probably tell.
Okay. I
fuck with it.
Yeah. I saw something in the news like Pokemon cards are coming back. Or people are buying them in bulk or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for a minute though, BG.
Yeah, just 2 weeks ago, I was out early in the morning getting ready to go grocery shopping. There was a line at GameStop. The line was about like maybe 5 deep. But I was like, what game is coming out today? There was like Pokemon cards. And I'm like, oh.
Dorks.
BG, you ain't never seen the videos of dudes fighting like when the little vendors come and put the cards out, they be fighting over, like fist fighting over them shits, bro. Like, nah, Pokemon card serious again, bro.
I didn't know they would come back like that.
Shit. Yeah, man. And then people going back and buying like the first edition joints, like the hollows, them bitches is crazy. Like the cards we had growing up, bro. If we would have kept them in like a semi-decent condition, bro, them shits is mad valuable now, bro. Yeah, man.
The holographics and shit.
Hell yeah. Good old days, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if Blandrew is busy, but I want him to come in here for something real quick. Because
what Nintendo topic even happened?
No, it's not even that. He might the Weapon Wheel archivist might have to go look this up, but Blandrew might owe me money soon. Cause there was a bet. I don't want to speak too soon, but there was a bet about something, and I don't want to speak too soon, but I can't assume I won the bet yet.
What was the bet even about?
I can't even remember if I fully made the bet. I feel like I did.
I remember y'all made a bet that then you kind of like traded it off to where you got off the hook.
So Blandrew, let me know if you remember this. Right?
What about the PlayStation first party characters?
Yeah, you remember what it was?
Oh yeah.
What was it about?
It was me and BG had a bet. The next 3 PlayStation characters, 2 out of the 3 of them would be homosexual. The first one was Yōtei. The second one was Intergalactic, and I forget what the other one was.
I don't remember what the third one is. But listen, so far there is no. It could still happen because I'm still like I played a lot of like mainly the side stuff, but to me there is no direct sign yet that Atsu is gay. She seems pretty actually straight to me. So we could be I could be one step closer to winning that bet. So hopefully, there's no, there's no carpet munching later in the campaign, and that'll be one game down.
So I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What if you get an option? Like, okay, you can kind of take the advances of a female character. Do that count? I feel like they count.
Yeah. Bisexual is gay, BG.
That's a technicality. I don't. But I feel
like they count. I feel like they count.
If you can choose it, I feel like if you could choose it, that's a wash. The character has to be the character has to be like what's the word I'm looking for? Canonically gay.
Progressive or what does that mean?
Canonically gay.
No,
right?
Like committed to being like kind of like what's the name?
It's the way the developers intended the story to play out.
Yeah.
Canonically gay. I got to use that shit.
Canonically
gay. You're canonically gay.
There you go.
Canonically gay.
Imagine walking up to somebody and saying that shit, bro.
They might slap the piss at you.
So I'm just saying.
Wait, Jack, you think I got him with Intergalactic though?
Intergalactic, you got a chance, but we count Saros. I don't see him taking no dick on Saros.
Nah, not
he got bigger problems.
I need like actual a story-driven game.
Yeah. The reason why I don't think I don't even remember her name, the chick. They're not gonna make 2 games in a row with a gay main character. They're not gonna do twice in a row.
Why not?
Look around.
They're not. Because
unless this is like a new phase, a new era for Sony, that's pretty much been what most of your characters have been.
No, that's not true. It's not most. The reason they're not gonna do it is because Druckmann considers himself like creative, as in like he likes to switch up how he writes his characters. So just for that reason, he's not gonna like create 2 main characters who are both gay in a row. Now the next game after Interstellar, I could see him doing it, but he's not gonna do it twice in a row because people are gonna, he's gonna feel like, oh, that's too. I'm creating the same character or something. I just don't see him doing
What
it.
if he makes it? What if he makes her pansexual and she falls in love with an alien, a woman, and
I feel like that might count. BG ain't gonna lie.
No, if you're human and you get with an alien, that's still not gay.
Oh my god! Hey, loophole, God, bro.
That's
God
not gay.
damn.
If it's Jack, if you smash a female alien, are you gay?
Does she have a dick?
No.
I don't know. We would have to decipher that, brother.
if the person in question identifies as non-binary, does it still count?
Yeah, once you put one of those, once you go out of the realm of male, female, it's gay. I'm sorry, that's just what it is.
Listen, man. I just wanted to bring
Also,
it up,
BG,
Blandrew.
this is a very specific bet to remember. Of all things that I said, this is the thing you want to pull back up with receipts.
I didn't even remember that. That's
because I want my money.
Hey, I ain't forget about you with Astrobot either, BG.
We made a bet about that?
What's the Astrobot bet? About it going to Nintendo?
Oh, that's the bet?
No,
It
that
was
it
about,
was
like,
that it was going to be Game of the Year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
that was the one that he got left off the hook.
Oh yeah.
Why did I get left off the hook? I don't even remember making this bet, but how
Because
did
you guys didn't
Yeah,
have
you
faith.
definitely
You
did.
guys didn't have faith in Astrobot upon the review scores. I told you that's going to be the highest PlayStation reviewed game this generation, and you're like, no, it's just going to be.
So I made a bet
Go
against that, and then you.
Yeah, you definitely
made it.
did.
How much money did we?
Yeah,
put on?
this was just a full price game.
I think it was like
I forget
around
who
this
else
time,
was
like
here.
after that state of play like happened, or like a little bit before even the game came out. Definitely.
Hold on, is that the bet he reneged on, or that's the bet you lost?
So is the bet?
I bet he lost.
Is the bet
Oh,
game
you
of the
only made a
year
game, brother.
or bet highest rated PlayStation game?
Game of the year.
No, it was game of the year.
Oh,
I think like somebody like Nib or somebody was a guest on the podcast. I forget who was here, but yeah.
Damn, BG.
So
It was
so why
like
you-
myself, Jazzy, and that guy hyping it up, and then you guys were kind of down
So-
on it a little bit.
But you
No,
never
it
asked
was
me.
what's the name? Nick from Xbox era.
But you never asked me for your money.
Oh.
I definitely did.
You never
No,
asked
you
me for
didn't.
no money. I would have
the
given
general-
you money.
You owed that man, BG. Come
If
on,
the
now.
general chat
yeah.
was still there, BG, you could definitely find
Bro,
it.
Blandrew, listen. I'm a stand-up
Hold
guy.
on,
If I
I'm
lost
gonna
a bet,
pull up the episode.
I would have sent you
A
your money.
stand-up guy that's sitting down right now.
This is the first time I'm even hearing about me owing you money.
That's Cat BG.
That's
Pay what you owe,
facts.
BG. Pay what you owe, BG.
Listen,
Look, I'm not pressed about it or anything, but we've
Listen.
definitely had this conversation multiple
It was
times.
definitely.
listen. I got a reputation of a lot of things, right? But people will tell you
None of them are
I
very
pay
good.
them. I pay them. If I owe somebody money, I pay them. That's facts. Ask the streets. Ask the streets.
Hey, the streets got to eat, BG. Something to pay up, bro. Go ahead, Blandrew. What you need, bro?
I'm eating Panda
know.
right now, Jack. Beijing beef with rice and orange
Panda
chicken.
Express.
Fine. You got some honey walnut shrimp over there? Some orange chicken? Teriyaki?
I'm not a
What
fan
we
of the
want?
honey walnut shrimp, I'll be honest.
Oh, no. What?
Me either.
Yeah,
I don't like any
damn.
hot food with like cashews or peanuts in it. I think that's gross.
Oh,
Nah, that shit hit, bro. That shit hit, bro.
I think shrimp is just best cold, maybe with some dipping sauce, but outside of that, it's
Oh, you one of them? No way.
yeah.
What?
But nah, I'll send you your money, Blandrew. I really don't remember you ever asking for it. You should have like.
Look, BG,
Listen.
just keep it. We'll wait until this bet is over, and if you win this, it just cancels it out.
All right.
That sounds fair.
I remember what the episode it was.
It was the episode right before the Astrobot Metacritic went up.
No, because it was like the same episode that we talked about Emio.
Okay. So yeah, I got no problem paying people, man. I'm a man of my word. Can we talk about this Game Pass situation?
Yes,
So
sir.
Game Pass
Y'all
has
have read it.
Game Pass has went up in price again. So there's new tiers and restructuring. So core has become essential and standard has now become premium. Ultimate still remains ultimate with some upgrades. So the price changes. Ultimate increased from $19.99 to $30 a month. That's 50% hike. Yeah, 50% hike. PC Game Pass standalone is up to $16.49, up from $11.99. That's a 40% increase. Essential and Premium Their prices remain the same at $9.99 and $14.99 respectively, with no increase for those tiers in many region. And Ultimate is like the most popular Game Pass tier. Let me see what else these notes say. Blah 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 blah. Ubisoft Plus Classics are now included in Ultimate. Fortnite Crew will be included in Ultimate also. Benefits like Battle Pass, V-Bucks. What else? Each tier gets a reward cap and scale. Some past discounts, especially like add-ons for Call of Duty, are being removed and replaced by reward point mechanics. So this was the biggest news of the week. It caused a lot of hoopla, and a lot of the fans had their panties in a bunch. People were upset because they're like, listen, this is $30 a month is not it's not worth it for Game Pass. I don't know if it was performative. I tend not to believe people when they say they're boycotting or canceling something, because people will say that and then you'll see the numbers and the numbers like barely moved. Like I'm sure some people unsubscribed, right? I'm sure. But how much, I'm unsure of, because a lot of people are performative, and Twitter isn't always the indicator of the masses. So we'll see. Game Pass was like struggling to get above like 35 million. It's always been between around that like 30 million mark. And Lena Khan, former I forgot exactly what her position was at the FCC or whatever the hell it was she was a part of. She came out and pretty much said, "I told you so." She was like, "I told y'all that acquisition was gonna have consequences, and this is one of the consequences from that acquisition." And she said it was prices going up and y'all losing content as gamers and all that jazz she was bragging about. She said, "I told y'all so," because all of y'all was cheering on that acquisition and thought it was going to be the best thing ever to happen to y'all. And a lot of people on the internet was telling y'all this is not gonna work out the way y'all want. I'm not even, to be honest with you, I'm not even sure what Xbox gamers have really gotten from that acquisition. Like, are there like 3 like things that out of that acquisition that like they benefited from that they can say, okay, the acquisition was worth it because of this? I really don't know. I haven't said, like, I think they've gotten one Call of Duty, but all the other games from like that ABK, that they owned, that people thought like, oh, we're gonna get Prototype and we're gonna get Spyros and we're gonna get. I don't know if y'all got any of that. I don't know if y'all got like a quarter of what y'all thought this was gonna turn out to be. So it just people are upset because it looks like this is like just not paid off in the end.
Before I get into my soliloquy, that's what Stephen A. be saying.
Soliloquy. Soliloquy.
There you go. You fucked me up with that one. God damn, I forgot to say shit. God.
Why is it when BG is presenting on Bad Xbox News, he does it with a smirk and a smile, dude?
I didn't have no smirk on.
You see that, right?
Yeah, bro, no, I was looking at you, bro, in 4K, bro.
Yo, Kid Smooth, he be low energy when it pertains to positive Nintendo news. He's happy when it pertains to
this
bad
is crazy.
Xbox news.
You low-key have skipped some bad PlayStation news in the past, BG, just to get to the Xbox.
Your eyes opened up an extra half an inch too, bro. Like when this happens, bro.
Are you saying you move like Jeff Keighley?
I have the same. Listen,
BG Keighley.
I have the same energy reporting bad PlayStation news as bad Xbox news. I'm the same way, bro. I'm even keeled, not too high, not too low. But this is not about me. This is about people being upset about Xbox Game Pass going up in price. So have at it.
There's a lot of ways to take this, right? So, the answer to your question about the ABK deal, Xbox ain't get shit. Xbox gamers haven't gotten shit from the ABK deal. It's been 2 years. We got 2 Call of Duty in Game Pass, and Tony Hawk's, and nothing with their back catalog. So there's that. There was a lot of layoffs. There was a lot of price increases between the consoles and now Game Pass. Now they tried. You know how they do that. The Uno reverse card that PlayStation typically does. They give you bad news, but they sprinkle good news on top of it, so it kind of like softens the blow. They tried to do that shit with this one by, incorporating Ubisoft classics and Fortnite crew in this, but it didn't hit the same, right? Now, I'm not mad at the plans. Some of the plans actually did get better, but I think what happens is it's more so the principle. $30 for Game Pass Ultimate and like day one games being literally tied to that most expensive tier. When Game Pass first came out, day ones was just promised to be a part of the subscription. It had nothing to do with, tiers or anything like that. The boycotts, I really don't believe it, only because in boycotting, what they're going to turn in recurring payment off, they're going to still go to CD keys or Load It. I think it's called Load It now. Load It to get some keys. They're going to go to their local store, GameStop, buy them at their current price, stack them to still take advantage of Game Pass, because this month and next month is lit for Game Pass, honestly. So, and they did it's grimy and slimy how they did it. They made sure they hit that shit the month they're gonna be releasing games, but it's and this comes off the heels of them saying, "Oh, Game Pass is profitable. It grossed $5 billion," and it comes off of them. It's crazy. Just last week they said they've got the biggest investment in Game Pass. So it's like they were signaling shit, right? But all the stuff they would tell you didn't indicate like, oh, that means it's gonna go up. People have their reasonings of why this is happening, their conspiracies. Some people think it's Microsoft trying to get people to buy games again. Some people saying this is just a response to them losing $300 million in Call of Duty sales by putting Black Ops 6 in the service last year. And some people saying it's just them trying to make themselves look appealing so they can, as an exit strategy. Whatever it is, there's a lot of scary shit going on now. This Game Pass thing really isn't the scary part. It's more so like the stuff that's going on in like Reset era, to do like leaking this is gonna happen, and the console exiting, stuff like that. That's what gets me more so nervous. Now, I'm so also confused that when they introduced this stuff, they put some person there. I don't know who the hell that person is, right? That pretty much announced this. They put some random ass person. You know what I mean? Might have been freaking Red Peg's cousin. I don't know. They had some random ass person speaking this is this and this is that. And the last time Microsoft had this type of outrage, right? They reversed it in I think in less than 24 hours. And that was when Xbox Live was going up. This time you ain't get that shit. You did not get a Uno reverse card or anything like that. It was like, this is this. Like, Microsoft is at a point where, or Xbox, whoever's running it, is at a point where they really don't care, and they're at a point where, you know what I mean? If you're in, you're in. And they got some numbers, they got some data that shows them making a decision, whatever they lose will be worth it for whatever they're trying to do. And I just think they keep putting themselves in this position where they're reactive to things, and none of their decisions really make sense. So if this is all about lack of Game Pass growth and maximizing the customer user base, then it's their fault, because and I will continue to say this, every Xbox console that is sold is an automatic Game Pass subscription. That's not the case for every PC sold. It's not the case for every cell phone sold. It's not the case for every TV sold. It is the case for every console sold, because that's literally you buy an Xbox, you set up your account, they no longer do Xbox Live, it's Game Pass. You automatically set up a Game Pass. So one would think to increase Game Pass you would have to increase console sales. Meaning the more consoles you sell, new consoles you sell, the more Game Pass subscriptions you're ought to get. People don't realize, remember when they were announcing constantly they kept announcing subscribers of Game Pass? That was during the first 3 years of the Xbox Series lifecycle when they were actually selling relatively decent. Like they were winning some MPDs and stuff like that. And just like clockwork, the more consoles that were being sold, the more Game Pass subscriptions were going up. They're stuck at what? There's somewhere between 30 and 40 million Xbox consoles, right? So that means Game Pass can't really extend beyond that number without calling on to PC players and mobile, and they're not adopting at that rate. So my thing is, they did the bullshit. They stopped focusing on consoles, stopped shipping consoles. They went multi-plat, and then they were mad at the market reacting to their decisions. And in the words of Jack Move, we just fucked off. That's what it is. We just fucked off. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know. Like, the thing is, people are like, oh, like, no, I'm gonna cancel Game Pass. Then what, nigga? Like really, you gonna go to? I tried to think about this logically, right? Just I know they say everybody that has an Xbox has a PlayStation and so on, so on, right? If you are a Xbox console gamer and you've been getting your content through Game Pass, right? It is not like you can cancel Game Pass and subscribe to PS Plus. You have to go to a whole new platform and try. It doesn't work. It's not like going from Netflix to fucking Hulu. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's not like going from Netflix to like Prime or Apple to Spotify. Like, it's like you got no other freaking option. So yeah, buy games. Okay. But yeah, I can buy games, but I still, some of those games are going to be a Call of Duty. Some of those games are going to be a Battlefield and stuff like that, where I still got to pay for Game Pass to utilize the multiplayer portion of those games. Like, people forget that. So it's not like, oh, we're canceling or just boycott. It's like you're in a situation where it takes money to fucking boycott. Because unless you're going to just quit or suspend your gaming, you're either going to take that money, that $10 that Microsoft increased it to, and turn it into $800 to buy a PlayStation and get their subscription for a month, or take that and spend money and update your PC and start buying games on PC, or take that $30, reduce it to $10 and just start buying your games at $70 a pop.
So
like, what is the solution?
So you think at the new price, like, it's still the service is still holds its value? Like,
not the way it's still worth it on just a numbers game. But it's really, there's a real good argument against it for most people, because if you're not the average gamer, like, now I can't sell Game Pass to my cousin who would do his Negro casuals and then might dip in to another game on Game Pass, which was he doing. Now with the price increase, it's like, I really don't need it if I could just buy these games. If these are the 3 games I'm going to play the entire year, Madden, 2K, Call of Duty, you really don't need the subscription.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I can understand, like, the casual people who are subscribed to Game Pass feeling like the $10, increase is like too much. Like, that ain't worth it no more for me. But the diehards, I was like, at $20, it was still the best deal in gaming to y'all. So the difference between it being the best deal in gaming and not being the best deal in gaming for y'all was $10. That to me, that doesn't compute. Like, if y'all was, for the people who were riding super hard for Game Pass, that doesn't, like, make sense to me. Like, I just don't understand, like, how the difference of $10 just, like, can throw you completely off and you're ready to unsubscribe. I'm like, $10? That's the difference. That's the break point.
You are absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. But the thing is, what happened was the online discourse, the horde mentality, and people just got a fear of being, what's the word they call it, ratioed and all this other stuff. Because if you think about it, yeah, At $10, best deal in gaming. $15, best deal in gaming. $20, still the best deal in gaming. When you think about it, that's why when that first happened, I didn't really flinch much. I was like, that kind of sucks, but it's whatever. But
$10 a lot though, man. $10 a lot though, man.
It's a lot up front, right? They should. What happened was I expected it to get the $30, but I expected it to be $30 in another 3 to 5 years because I expected $25 first and then $30. Right, that's what I expected to happen. But what happened was, the thing is, the way that the internet responded, and then some people, they have to protect their image, and they're like, hey, what's that meme where Jonas is like this? This ain't it, sort of. That's what kicked in. This ain't it kicked in, and people added to the discourse like, oh, this is bad. This is no longer a deal gaming. But when you actually think about it and do the calculations, it's actually still a value, but it's hard to push now. It's really hard to push.
You know what I think it is? I think the jump was just too much at one time for these diehard fans, right? Remember, like, bro, it's like like, not to be vulgar, but like I feel like there's a world where Xbox fans get this exact same price, but they're okay with it. If Microsoft doesn't give it to you all at the same time, like if they give you let's say they give you an inch, right? Just a tip, right?
Hey, yo.
And they go from $20 to $25. I feel like a lot of these people don't lose their minds. And then maybe in a year, if they go from 25 to 30, a lot of those people still don't lose their minds because they're slowly giving it to you. It's like with Netflix. Remember, like, what was the original price? Wasn't Netflix like $4.99?
$7, like
at one point,
$5 or $7, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And ain't Netflix like $20-something now? But every time it just went up like $1, $2, whatever it was, and then so people never really felt like it got too egregious. A lot of people.
So what about this idea? What if Game Pass technically was always worth $30, and they're just finally delivering that price? If you think about the concept. Just think about it. What if it was actually always worth $30?
I don't necessarily disagree with that smooth. Like I said yesterday, we was talking about it. I just think this is the what they call it, the hens coming to roost or the chickens coming to. They played themselves for multiple years, giving away Game Pass for $1. You buy some popcorn, here's 3 months of Game Pass. So now they have to actually recoup that money, right? Like they not just go. So I'm not all the way against what you're saying, but like BG said, it's the way they rolled it out, bro. Like you just can't they had to do gradual. Like, bro, Disney Plus raised their price like every 2-3 months at this point. $2-3 every time. And it looks crazy as fuck, but they do the gradual increase. Yeah, but by the time the end of the year, they didn't raise the price, goddamn $7-8. You're like, damn, what, bro? This shit was.
Yeah.
But I just think that it's the way they doing it, bro.
Yeah. If you raise let's say if you want to go from $30 to $40, if you raise the price $2 every few months, I feel like people, because you slow walking the dog, I feel like people would be okay with it because like you could catch them off guard. They ain't thinking, they just thinking it's $2 a month. They just increasing it $2 each time. Even though you get to the same price at the end of the year, they'll take the $2 slow roll over we're increasing it $10 at one time. I feel like a lot of people would be duped by that. They would like be tricked by that. So,
you know what this remind me of? Like when I'm buying shit online, right? If I buy something online and it's $30 with $10 shipping, I'm like, I ain't too much. Oh, I can get one at $40 free shipping. I might
same thing.
That don't look as bad. That don't look as bad.
It's the same thing. Yeah. You got to get them. You got to get them. It's because like you said, it's like when you people sell something on eBay, free shipping, bro. They put the price of shipping in the price already. That's why it's free shipping.
Yep.
It's already there. There's ways to get them, bro. There's ways to get people. I just think they executed this wrong. So people are kind of losing their mind. I wonder if I don't think it's beyond possibility. Like people been talking about like, could they roll it back this week? You know, because of the backlash.
I don't think it was enough backlash though, man. I don't think it was enough backlash.
It was enough.
But Smooth, I feel like Smooth. I know you might not care as much, or it ain't affect you as much. I feel like you should have been one of the front line motherfuckers. Like, yeah, this ain't. Even if you feel like it's fake outrage, I think you should have joined in, bro. You got a voice in this community, Smooth. You might not realize it, bro. People know who the fuck Kid, especially with the Xbox shit. People know Kid Smooth. If they see the like people like you, Paris, Jazz, whoever the fuck, right? If they see the talking heads in the community, like, yeah, we not fuck with this. Phil, you fucking up, bro. We not with none of this, bro. Like, people gonna respond to that. You see what you said. They tried to double the price of Game Pass Gold. People flip they shit, and less than a day later, they was like, yeah, we bugging. All right, let's roll it back. So when they see, like, okay, here go, if they see you with, like, the Iron Lord, somebody like, this shit ain't no big deal, bro. Like, we ain't got no other options. I seen both your videos. You're like, I ain't got no other option. I'm cooked. They see that, they're like, okay, here you go, nigga. 2 more for y'all. Like, come on, bro. Come on, Smooth. What we doing, bro?
Man,
Smooth.
Yeah.
Do you think this is Microsoft's exit strategy? Because usually when you're in last place, you want to make moves to make your console more enticing, but it seems like they're just rapid firing, making all the bad decisions.
Yeah, that's a weird way to do it. This is definitely a case study. I think the people at Microsoft is probably some of the dumbest smart niggas ever. Like, the richest dumb niggas. I don't know how it works, but I feel like the richer people get the dumber they get. But like, you got more ways. There's ways to do this shit. Like, they could have, like, you know what I mean? If it's all that bad, nigga, sell it, bro. Like, sell it. Somebody's interested. There's somebody you would be giving the jumpstart who wanted to enter the console marketplace or whatever, or in a gaming marketplace. That's an easy jumpstart. And the losses Microsoft is willing to take, sell it at a discount. So somebody would be willing to turn that shit around. But yeah, it's like this, I do see this as an exit strategy. I don't like it. Clearly, I don't like it because I don't know what it means for my library, the money spent. Like, because think about when Microsoft quit, them niggas quit hard like bitches. Like, Mixer was here one day and it was gone tomorrow after giving
Mixer.
30
I miss Mixer, man.
After giving 30 mil to this dude. Like,
Ninja.
What?
Hey, Jack.
What's up?
Remember when I've been preaching all this physical media stuff and they told me I don't want a wall of virginity in my house. I want all my digital games all in one place.
Wall of virginity is funny, though.
I don't know what my library is. They don't know what their library is.
Now they're whimpering in a corner in fear of losing their whole catalog from the 360 all the way up till now. Gotta love it.
Wall of virginity is fire.
God damn.
Hey, that's an Xbox University quote.
I do have a question for Smooth, because there was an interview that came out. I don't know if it was like a couple of days before the price increase or a couple of days after, but it was an interview with Sarah Bond, and that she said that Game Pass is still profitable, and that in the last fiscal year it generated $5 billion of revenue. Do you think she's lying, or do you think like this doesn't play into like the price increase at all?
No, I don't think she's lying. I do think they're generating a lot of money. But I also feel like that also is more addition to them. They was like, hey, this is what they were able to make off Game Pass being the price that it is, and now they're being pressured, or from what we're hearing, they're being pressured from Microsoft. Well, you need to turn a profit, you need to make some more money, and they don't know how to sell consoles apparently, so they have to. They're doing it through Game Pass. People are willingly paying for Game Pass. Let's increase that shit 50%. That should increase our revenue tenfold. So,
and let's not forget, from the leak, there was the leak document that showed it was like fiscal year 2027 that Microsoft projected, estimated, or just wanted Game Pass to be at 100,000 subscribers by the 2027 fiscal year. They're nowhere near that. So even if they were like near it, like price increases probably would still happen. But if you're nowhere near it, now you got to compensate in another way, which is the price increase. Because we thought we would be like way ahead in subscribers. We're 70, we're 70,000 away. So, or 700,000, excuse me. Nowhere near 70,000. My bad. I just been sipping some shit.
70 million.
Yeah. 70 million. My bad. I was sipping a little bit of stuff, and my math is always usually bad. Either way, it's some other Game Pass details. It's claimed that Xbox lost over 300 million in Call of Duty sales in 2024 by putting Black Ops 6 on Game Pass, and this comes from Bloomberg. It says Call of Duty lost sales is one of the key reasons why Game Pass price has increased. It's kind of similar to the Horizon Forbidden West story. Sony wanted to, Horizon is always like PlayStation's like test guinea pig to try something out. So they put it in PlayStation Plus, and they said, yeah, we lost mad money off of doing that. If we had just kept it off of Game Pass, and that's why they haven't really done nothing like that ever since with any of their like major titles. So that's why they don't put it in PlayStation Plus like that, at least at the beginning, right? So this report, and this, like I said, is according to Bloomberg, they lost mad money off of doing that. They said that this wasn't true, that like the website, the web page to cancel Game Pass subscriptions was overloaded. It wouldn't load, but I saw somebody explain that wasn't the reason. It wasn't like, they said that page is always slow to load. I don't know what the truth is, but some people were saying like, oh, it's overloaded because everybody's unsubscribing, and some of the people said no, that page is always like that. They removed DLC discounts for Xbox Game Pass members. Microsoft Rewards starting October 1st. Users will no longer be able to directly redeem reward points for Xbox Game Pass subscriptions. Users will need to redeem points for Xbox gift cards to cover the cost of a Game Pass subscription. And is this true that Xbox fans without Game Pass are getting ads on something? I don't know if that's true. Like there's like ads or something on.
No, they're about to launch a cloud option that's free for anyone, but it's going to be ads that pop up before the game starts.
Okay.
Like GeForce Now.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'm subscribed to like a bunch of the streaming services, and these streaming services really know how to make you feel poor, because before, remember, none of these like streaming services had ads. Well, not none of them, but most of them, like Hulu, there was no Hulu's basic tier, there was no ads. And then they introduced the ad tier. I think Disney Plus, same thing. There was no ad tier. Now you got to pay extra if you don't want ads. I'm on the basic tier, broke as hell. Just poor with these ads, man. Like it's joy be making me feel mad poor watching ads in between a Disney movie or a Hulu show. I'm sorry, I'm not paying for it. So it's, I guess this is similar to that. And then this latest rumor that I feel like just kind of came out today. I don't know what the origin of this is. I saw Jez Corden come out and say that it's not true. That the rumor is that Xbox is no longer making consoles for the next generation, that they are completely out on hardware. Don't know where this originated, but Jez came out and put out a report, says it's not true. Cool.
All right.
I'm not, listen, Jez is a reputable guy, but he's also said other things are not happening and they've happened. So I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just not convinced he's absolutely right, because I think he's a great reporter, but I also think the things he reports on don't got nothing to do with what Microsoft is planning. I think Microsoft.
He also said only 4 games was going to PlayStation 2. He said it was only 4 games. Phil,
he said there was no games in the first.
Oh yeah, he did say no games. That's a fact. He did say that. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So that doesn't help. So what happens was, reason why this thing caught steam, right? Before Microsoft Business Update, remember the rumors of like Xbox going multi-plat with Hi-Fi Rush and all this other stuff? The same person that started this. And so far, every rumor that dude started in that one thread, all of them came true, with the exception of the third-party Xbox consoles, which hasn't happened yet. So That's why it throws. The only thing that made it weird is like this dude's saying, "Oh, during this quarter, all these people are gonna get laid off." Like that's kind of hard because where are you at in a totem pole to know in 6 months people are gonna get like laid off? Like that's just weird because typically we find out the same time the people who got laid off find out. You can't really leak that information, bro. Like that information can't really like leak. The other thing is that like he's saying like, you know, he said that the next generation console went from a definitive thing to like it's up in the air. And so that's where that came from. I think Jazz, they reached out to Microsoft and they pretty much pointed him in the direction of their announcement that they had in June with Cinnamon and AMD that they signed an agreement for the next generation console. He was like, this is what you can refer to. But typically, dude, when it comes to Xbox leaks and whatnot, leaks and rumors, I pretty much believe them. And anytime they say Xbox, every time it comes out, Xbox says they're not going to do something, I now expect them to do it 2 times worse because that's just what they've shown to do. Historically, they've lied. Historically, when they try to come out in defense of something, they've turned back just to say they pretty much say, no, it's not happening as a pause, just so that by the time they deliver it to us, they could do it with a bit of lotion, right? So
a little lube.
I'm not with some lube. I'm not sure, like I'm not buying it. We'll just wait and see. But I think wherever there's smoke, there's fire. And considering all the things that's happening with Costco, Sam's Club, and even if you go into like your local store and just look at like the retail space of Xbox, man, it's damn pitiful. So I don't know what they're doing, but I do believe it feels like we're closer to the end of Xbox being a thing than we are to them being like a standard competitor. Like I feel like they're out. So they and Microsoft just appointed a new freaking CEO just to look over like the gaming side over Phil Spencer. So Phil Spencer might be either retiring or out of a job. So I feel like and once that happens, bro, hey.
I feel like the lesson on both PlayStation and Xbox this generation is, listen, acquisitions have consequences. The bigger the acquisition, the bigger the consequence, actually. I think that's a clear indicator. People look at acquisitions like they're just, all good and dandy. Oh, more games and more content and more everything. Well, more layoffs, that the possibility for more cancellations, it just throws a big wrench in your plans because you're adding this piece of the puzzle that wasn't necessarily there, and it doesn't always work out. And the bigger the piece you add to the puzzle, the better chance of it not working out is, bro. Like these acquisitions and these additions, bro, sometimes they just don't be worth it, man.
It's funny because they like it was like counteractive moves. They both did this, you know. People was trolling Xbox. Y'all ain't got no games, no first party deals. All right, let us go cop the biggest third party developer, right? Then PlayStation's like, oh, these motherfuckers got Activision. We need to do something to counteract that. We ain't got no online games. Let's go get Bungie. And it fucked up both. Like, bro, y'all would have been better off just staying pat, like not doing shit. To be honest, it fucked both y'all up. Hey man, keeping up with the Joneses, man. That's what they call it in the streets, man. This shit don't always, like you said, that shit don't always pan out, bro.
And even though I feel like PlayStation, of course, can get back on course, they still haven't like I still believe that Fair Games is going to be either canceled or an absolute garbage disaster and DOA. Same thing with Marathon. So PlayStation still hasn't gotten everything behind them as far as the trash, right? I feel like they got to get the trash out and then like make it something of their past. Like, we did that, we effed up, bad decisions. But right now, that still is still in their future, bro. Like, be very clear. there is a 0.0% zero chance that Marathon or Fair Games is some success. I would bet my house on it.
Oh,
my life
both
on
them
it.
DOA. Both them DOA.
My firstborn. Well, I can't do that. I shouldn't say that. It sounds bad. But I would bet everything on both of those games are DOA, bro. I guarantee it. So they still got like guaranteed duds to look forward to.
Bro, them games is coming out with negative PR. Like them games is already coming out in the Concord era, right? So people gonna play that game, not gonna play that game on purpose just to screen cap how many people playing that game. Like people gonna go out of their way not to support the game to be like, oh, another Concord situation. Like it's a wrap, bro. They might well cancel them bitch.
Yeah. In I guess positive Xbox related news, Halo Studios is going to reveal what most believe is going to be like the Halo remake at next month's Halo World Champion event. So this is going to be like the Halo Halo 1 remake, I guess.
Yeah, Combat Evolve.
Yeah. So and that'll be an Unreal. That's Unreal 5, right? So it's gonna look good.
Yeah,
gonna look good. And people are hoping it's it could be the revitalization of Halo. Because even though it's gonna be a remake, if it's great, and then maybe the Halo that follows after that, if they can fix Halo and revive it, things could turn around for it. But I do think to revive Halo, they do have to ignore the hardcore fans. I do think they got to do that. So
yeah, they gotta ignore somebody because the Halo again was never like broken to begin with. I think I really don't know what it is, what people want, but yeah. So this Halo is probably going to be multi-plat for sure. It's going to be announced. I think that Halo thing is like October 24th, so it's like later this month. We should see it. It's weird because it's like they're doing these big announcements. They're being a little bit more spread out. Typically, we get these things at their summer showcase and their January event. But we will see. We will see. It's weird to think that after all you hear all this bad news and stuff like that, right? First, the whole thing with Gamepass, which is it's fine. And then they telling you with all this Xbox exiting and stuff. It's like, why are they still developing games? They haven't migrated everything to PlayStation and Nintendo yet. So it's like, what are you doing this for? So we'll see, man. And it's sad to say this because this month is about to be incredible with the games that are coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, they're scaring me off of like console and forcing me to PC a lot sooner than I wanted to do that. So
yeah, and Microsoft also confirmed Forza Horizon 6 won't be on PS5 at launch. It's going to PS5, but it won't be there at launch. So yeah, I don't know if that's due to development, or I imagine it's due to development because
because people forget like this whole situation with them was like sudden. It wasn't like they were planning this shit for years. So that's why they have to get on other studios to port the games because Playground can't do it. They're gonna hire somebody else to port the game for them. And that porting process is probably taking place. So I don't think it's gonna be done in time for Forza Horizon 6. Same thing with Fable. Fable might be day one on like Xbox, but it might be 6 months to a year before PlayStation because, like they said, they're still in development, but then they still gotta, unless they delayed it to go on PlayStation at the same time. But I would imagine that incorporating another console portion at this time would slow them down. But we'll see. We don't know what what Microsoft. I don't even know what's important to Microsoft at this point in time. So
yeah. All right. Ghost of Yotei. We can talk about that now. I have like just random scattered just notes and thoughts that I took while I was playing. I got to play the game just a day early. A review code came in just a day early, so pretty much the same time as everybody else. But I got like, I do have like 10 or so hours in it though. So first, overall surface level, top level. Ghost of Yotei is Ghost of Tsushima with improvements, right? They didn't start from scratch. They didn't reinvent anything. They didn't start over. They clearly used that as a foundation and improved upon the game. And to me, that's not a bad thing. I say all the time, I don't need most of my sequels being, reinventing the wheel and being this super new innovative experience. Some of my favorite games of all time are just the sequels that took what they did in the last game and then made improvements. To me, that's the best, right? It's not when you completely overhaul or do something completely new. I think for one, that's a waste of time a lot of times. You don't need to do that. So that's all I really wanted. When I first saw Yotei, my only concern was the visuals because it didn't seem like enough of a jump for me. So it does look, it's clearly when you play the game, right? The trailers don't show it, but when you play the game, it definitely looks better than Tsushima. And I'm playing on PS5 Pro. I think Digital Foundry said PS5 Pro quality mode runs at like about 1440p. Base PS5, I think they said it's closer to 1080p. But it's a noticeably more detailed game. Like just the details and how clean and crispy it looks. You can see the difference that the PS5 gave Yotei over the difference between the PS5 and Yotei and the PS4 on Tsushima, right? Because I think with Tsushima, it just looked like a very soft image, and the character details weren't the greatest. All of that has been improved. Like I said, not like this super big jump, but it's definitely noticeable when you play the game. The best thing about Yotei was the best thing about best thing about Tsushima, which is to me the open world, right? And I brought up like Ubisoft open world and how Ubisoft isn't the best at creating Ubisoft open world games, right? People like developers have taken their exact formula and like optimized it, because like Yotei and Tsushima are the Ubisoft formula, except it's just optimized and cleaned up and better and just better utilized. And the best thing about like Yotei and Tsushima, bro, is like the way they craft their open world is like it's not made to be a chore. It has like the side missions and some of the busy work and some of the activities like that you will find in it, but they craft it in a way where it doesn't feel like you have to like, it's just natural and organic, right? Because you'll just start running around in the open world, riding around in the open world, right? And then you just it's like a progression where, okay, I found a fox den, right? Okay, let me just go chase this fox den real quick, and I'm gonna come across a charm. Oh, then when I was done checking out this fox den, I ran into a bounty. Oh, let me go kill this guy real quick, collect this bounty. Oh, there's a hot spring right there. So you're doing all this stuff without even looking at the map. Just natural stuff is just happening. Oh, I ran into a random person along the trail. They gave me a hint that, oh, there's this bamboo, there's this bamboo stack over here. Oh, then I ran into somebody else. They told me, oh, somebody's been kidnapped. Oh, and then my way over here, I ran into a town that's been taken over by Saitos. That's the enemy in the game. By Saitos. So it's just this natural open world where you don't really need to use the map in order to like come across all these events. And the good thing about it is, like, if I had to compare it to like how Ubisoft does their open worlds, is like in Tsushima and Yotei, most things feels like a reward, where you never feel like, oh, I'm gonna do this entire mission or this entire side quest, and I'm not gonna get anything out of it, right? They're just very good at rewarding you, right? To where you always feel like you're progressing, you always feel like you're getting stronger, and that's what I like. Like the side quests are not necessarily the most riveting and best side quests or anything like that. Like the activities like cutting bamboo and and all this other stuff. It's not like, oh, the most intriguing stuff, but it's rewarding. At least if you're gonna make me do like what some would consider mundane tasks, make it worth my while. So that's one thing that they do well. No matter what they tell you to do, you're most likely gonna be well rewarded for it. Because even if it's cosmetic, most of the times I don't really care about like cosmetics in games, but like the cosmetics in this game be pretty damn good. So I even be liking it when cosmetics are a reward. So that's what makes up for it. It just naturally happens when you're just around the world exploring. And whatever you do, there is going to be like some type of progression where you feel like you're just getting things done in the world and they're going to reward you for it. It's going to be worth it. So that's like the best thing they do in Yotei, and what Sucker Punch has really done well when crafting the world. Random stuff. Let me see what else do I got. I had like I don't know why, but like I had like issues with the camera at first. I'm like, I don't know why this camera feels different than Tsushima. I feel like I had to like force the camera to look where I needed it to look a little bit more than I did in Tsushima. I don't know, and there was like a bunch of like options and camera options in the menu. I haven't really tried them out, but like I feel like I was like fighting with the camera a little bit more than I was in Tsushima. Other things, they even like improved like traveling. Like now, if you travel on certain fields, like in flowers, you'll get like a speed boost, or if you run into like a bunch of horses, you'll get a speed boost by riding with other horses. I kind of feel like the dodge button was nerfed a little bit, where it's like very subtle. It's like a very subtle movement. It's not like as strong as it was in Tsushima, but it's still effective. You can disarm enemies now, and they can disarm you, and you can throw weapons. That's a fire addition. Atsu plays. She has an instrument. It's like a banjo. I like that. It's just at first I thought, I'm like, oh, it's just gonna be playing songs for no reason, but they actually have utility. Like you can unlock songs and you can play the songs, and it'll point you in the direction of certain activities. Like, oh, this song will show you the direction of the closest bamboo or the closest hot spring. So I like that the songs actually have purposes. Or sometimes you may have to play a song as to gain access to somewhere, something like that. The opening scene of the game, pretty damn fire. Like the atmosphere, the tone. As the kids say, they was doing a lot of aura farming at the start of the game. It was just like this kind of very dark and like this serious tone, and like this is not a spoiler, but she's like writing down everybody should know, like, this is a revenge plot, as most like shinobi or samurai or mercenary games are. She's like writing down the names of all the motherfuckers she gonna kill. I'm like, that scene was pretty fire. And she has like a bit of like an opposite origin as Jin. Jin is like, is like, he's not royalty, but he's a well-regarded samurai. That's what he starts out as. She's just like a lowly, mercenary, right? She comes from an average family, where Jin came from like a well-respected samurai family. So even though some of the abilities and the things that they allow her to do is different, because she's a mercenary. She doesn't like live by no samurai code. So they made that distinction, where she's willing to do some things that maybe a samurai wouldn't do, even though Jin kind of went back on his code throughout the game. Enemy attack patterns are different. I noticed that immediately. I thought when I started the game, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna know all these patterns already. I'm gonna know like how they attack. They've switched that up. Enemies are a little bit more aggressive. And one thing I noticed is like they kind of match your footwork. So if you like move left, right, like they like move 2 steps left, move 2 steps right, they like, the enemies will like match your footwork to see it's like they're actually like sizing you up. So it's not as like simple killing in a duel and all that, especially when you're going up against like multiple enemies. There's a bunch of like DualSense controller gimmicks that I'm not necessarily a fan of. Like, you gotta use the DualSense pad to paint. You use the DualSense pad to use the blacksmith forge to like improve your weapons. A bunch of it is gimmicky. I did think like creating the fire lighting the fire. At first, I thought, oh, that's actually kind of fire, right? Using the DualSense for that, but the gimmicks, like, they're gimmicky, so I'm not crazy about them. The gimmick run out fast. You use the DualSense pad to play the instrument. All right, I get it. Like, it's implemented well, but I'm not like, after the first time doing it, I'm like, all right, I'm over it. What else? Yeah, I mean, I it's the skill tree. Like, in the trailer, you saw the wolf. There's like a wolf skill tree where, like, in combat, in certain scenarios, you can perform certain actions to get the wolf to attack the enemies and stuff like that. So I'm really enjoying the game. I'm glad they spent clearly most of the development improving the systems in the game and improving the combat and the mechanics. And there's like several different weapons you get. Dual katana. You got your solo katana, your dual katana, your what do they call it? The Yari. Your Yari, and then I forgot what the last weapon you get is. I didn't even get it yet. Like I said, I got 10 hours in the game, and I think I've done like 2 main missions, maybe 3. All of my time has just been doing side content, and there's a lot of it, and I'm enjoying it. So, like I said, if you like Tsushima, you're gonna like this. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's Tsushima plus improvements, which is what I'm good with. So, those are my thoughts on Yotei.
Well, you played it way more than I did. I only played it for 2.5 hours, but I mean, you pretty much you summed it up. I mean, shit, what you said. I mean, you've noticed more than me, of course, you played it longer, but what you said, it's Ghost of Tsushima on steroids, bro. Like, definitely a way better looking game than they displayed on them state of plays. I was actually like, okay, yeah, I'm seeing the vision. Like, the graphics was definitely beautiful. I'm on lethal mode. It ain't as hard as people want to make it out to be. Like, y'all got to stop being scared with these game difficulties, bro. Lethal mode ain't that bad. I've been getting through the few encounters I have been doing. I will say they definitely improved I feel like the open world is a little bit better. It feels more natural, like you were saying. It don't feel forced or just like some bullshit. Not yet anyway, but I'm still early into it. They added a gambling mini game, which you know Jack move with the gambling. You know how I get.
Oh yeah, so I've been on that Zeni Hajiki. Zeni Hajiki? Is that what it's called? Yeah, something like that.
That joint kind of hard to do too, like touch sense or whatever. Oh, a lot of new mechanics in the game are giving tech demo. And I was saying on the stream, it's kind of crazy. 5 years in, we still getting like, it's like they, this is the first game using the DualSense. Where it's like, brother, we'd had the system 5 years, brother. We know how to, you know what I mean? So kind of tech demo-y with some of the mechanics. That's not really make or break. Tony went viral not knowing how to do the map mechanic.
Yeah.
Had like 7,000 likes and retweets. So he been going viral. The people think he retarded.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Tony, man.
Yeah, because like, real quick, so pretty much you get maps from like certain individuals, right? Traveler maps, I think they're called, and you got to put match the map on your map to
you got to line it up to unlock some shit.
To review.
Yeah.
So I don't disagree with it's not hard to do, but it's not necessarily this. It's kind of annoying.
Stupid. It is stupid. It's a stupid mechanic.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. It's not hard, but it's kind of dumb. So I agree with Tony. Like, people roasting him. Like, it's not hard, but it's like, is this really needed? It's one of those things where they added to the game. I'm like, does this really add anything to the game? It's like teaching somebody how to trace. Like, what is the purpose? So, but go ahead.
But yeah, man, overall, another thing they did, Ghost of Tsushima has the flashbacks, but in this game, you can switch back and forth on the flashbacks. Like, you go home, your parents, your family was murdered. You can switch with the touchpad, go into the past, look at your dad workbench when you was helping them out. Then you go into the present, fix your weapon in the present. I think that's a cool situation. The switching back and forth on the fly. I like that addition to the game. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying it so far. I gotta beat. I'm at the end of Expedition 33. I know y'all. I'm at the end. I gotta beat E33 before I get back on this game. I gotta stop playing these long ass games because you know what you say, BG. If you play too many games at one time, you never beat any of them, bro. That's that's where I'm at right now with this shit. I gotta beat E33. But I'm enjoying Ghost of Tsushima, man. Ghost of Yotei, man. I think it's a good game, bro. It's a great game. Definitely.
Question. I'm sorry, just to have you guys rewind back. What exactly was that material? I know you just spoke on it that Tony got stuck on. What is that? Was he trying to do?
So he's trying to. So they give you a traveler's map, right? You have your main map, and then you have a traveler's map, and you get these traveler's maps from the cartographer, and there's a cartographer in the game, or just random people. And what you have to do is you have to match up that small part of the map that the traveler gave you, with the location on your main map, and then it will tell you. Then it's revealing to you what's at that location and how to get there. So it's kind of like if I run into it's kind of like just extra work where it's like, okay, if this person gave me this, the developer could have just decided to mark it on the map for you. Instead, they're like, okay, we're going to give you this map, but you got to find where on the map this map is. So it's kind of like, all right, bro. It's just kind of unnecessary. So it's not hard because all you got to do is like, if on the traveler map, if it's like a line that goes, let's say it's a line that goes up and to the right, like a 90-degree line, you have to find a 90-degree line on your main map, and match it up. But it's like kind of pointless.
So the reason they was calling the Tony retarded because they give you a little square and you tap X where you got to put it, right? But like BG says, it should have some type of identifying shape, and it's a small portion of it. You ain't got to go over the whole map. So Tony, he was like, "Fuck it, I'm not a cartographer," so he would just tap in X. He would move it, tap X, move it, tap X, move it, tap X. He did it so many times that the game actually put a white outline of where the shit actually go. Like they got tired. They like, "Here, nigga, damn, here you go, bro. Just stop tapping X, bro. Like you're going crazy right now." So that's why people call him retarded about the shit.
Oh yeah, he went crazy viral. They've been roasting him. But no, it's kind of a pointless like mechanic. It is. It's like just no real reason for it.
It definitely is. It definitely is.
So yeah, I've done. If I don't get it, because I think it becomes easier to identify. If you haven't explored a lot of the map, it may be harder to match up, right? So there's a bunch of times where like, oh, if I don't get it on the first 3 guesses, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get it later. So like maybe a few hours later, I look back at it and I'm like, oh, that's right there, and I match it up. So it's just I don't spend too much time on it, and you don't need it to come across the location that it's revealing or the activity that you can stumble upon that activity without the map. So that's the good thing about it. You don't need that stuff. It's just helping, there's a lot of things in this game that help you reveal and find out where everything is. Of course, the hummingbirds, the foxes. Like I said, you can play a song that's going to reveal where this thing is. Like just naturally exploring the game, you'll just come across most of this stuff. And that's what a lot of people be saying. Like, bro, most people have been saying, like, bro, I haven't done no missions in this game. I've just been upgrading my gear by doing random activities, bounties, foxholes, wolf dens, all of this stuff. So, like listen, she keeps talking about this Yotei 6. Oh, I got to avenge my family. I'm like, listen, I'm like, girl, listen. I don't know what you talk about right now. I got to get to this fox den. All right. This revenge obsession you on. Listen, there's a hummingbird right there. Let's get to it. I got to climb this mountain real quick. Your family dead. Getting revenge ain't gonna change nothing. Like you can relax. That's the type of time I'm on. So it's enjoyable, man. And Atsu, listen, this is not something that's hard to do, but people hyped up Jin Sakai so much.
Trash.
Atsu is already a better character than Jin, and very early on, that's made very clear. She shows more range, more emotion, more layers than Jin. And like I said, that's not hard to do, but for some reason people just decided to hype up Jin unnecessarily. People made Jin's story his personality and his character. Well, that's not the same thing. Him as a character was pretty like just cut and dry. Like dude was just dry paint. His story was better than his character. Atsu is a much better character than Jin. That's very clear, and that's not hard to do, bro. Like And we know what part of that was, like, people just wanted to hype up everything about Tsushima to hate on, just to spite Last of Us Part 2 and whatever. So, but yeah, definitely a better character. That opening scene, yeah, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff they did there. I think, like, I don't know, like, that's she kind of makes me, like, remind me of Sasuke from Naruto. She's kind of on that Sasuke wave, you know, just complete emo, trying to get revenge from my family, and that I would love to see that opening scene, like, because they're working like a Ghost of Tsushima movie or whatever it is. I think Ghost of Yotei might be a better movie or show than Tsushima. Both will be good, but this one might be better. Is there anything else? I mean, there's some cool other stuff. Like, there's horse traps now. They'll, like, enemies will set up, like, little ropes in the grass, and if you run over them, they'll trip you off your horse. Stuff like that.
I ain't seen that yet.
Yeah, it comes a little bit later. Yeah, there's just a lot of, like, new little things that they've added that's pretty cool. Some gadgets, her like gadgets and stuff are a little bit different than Jin's, so it's good. Yeah. Trying to think, is there anything else I forgot to mention about it? Nah. I really like the duels. The duels are really good. And like I said, I'm just glad they didn't spend a bunch of development time wasted on pointless, massive visual upgrades like what Alex and Red Peg would like. And so I'm really enjoying Yotei, and definitely a better game with all the improvements. And I will say that after Yotei, I think Tsushima and Yotei are enough. Where I don't think we need a ghost of something else after this. I wouldn't be mad at that, but I would definitely prefer a new IP after Ghost. But I think, like, these are some, like, two amazing, like, classic games that Sucker Punch have worked on, like, really good. But yeah, I think after this, yeah, y'all can go on to something else, and I'm okay with that. Because some people are like, listen, you're not gonna get anything other than a revenge story when it comes to, like I said, assassins, shinobis, samurais, ronin, whatever you want to call them. Everything is going to boil down to being a revenge story. Everything. There might be some nuances in that revenge story, but everything is going to boil down, because I don't know. That's just even with movies. When you watch, like, movies like this, Samurai Ninja, whatever, revenge. Like, all of them really, there are some, like, maybe a few samurai movies I could think of where it's, like, not necessarily revenge, but, like, just defending your land. But they all kind of be the same. So, yeah. Yeah, so definitely an enjoyable game. Look forward to playing more. I be playing that gambling game just, like, sometimes when I got my son and I can't really play the game, I just be playing that gambling game. I would cook.
Bro, that tutorial was fucking me up on that joint, bro. I'm like, how touch sensitive is this? God damn.
Yeah, it's
every time I just hit one, it'll fly off the table. Like, come on with this shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy, because if you flick it, then that'll, like, be too much. That'll send it flying.
Yes,
so you gotta like really
bro,
control
I was
it.
barely touching that bitch, and that motherfucker was like, damn, fuck.
Yeah.
My controller fucked off too, though. That's probably what's wrong with it. Especially my R2. It's funny, my R2 button is extremely sensitive, so I need to just switch that out, because that joint. Good game though, man. They did their thing.
Yeah, I would cook y'all if that game was multiplayer.
That's cap.
would
That's cap.
I would definitely cook y'all. Y'all don't want no parts.
You can't
of me,
beat
bro.
me. You can't beat me in that or Machine Strike on Horizon. Come on, let's talk about it, BG.
No,
Let's really talk
you
about
would get cooked, bro. Stop this.
I had all the pieces in Machine Strike. I was on that shit for hours, formulating the best strategy. What are you talking? I was like Bill Belichick on that bitch. What are you talking about?
You're not seeing me, bro. I did go on a crazy losing streak in this gambling game because
I know you did.
Nah, because I would low key dude be kind of cheating because when you go first, it's kind of like a disadvantage. It can be because you can win off going first, right? But then you could get 5 coins and then you miss the last one and then he'll clean it. So now everything is just set up perfectly for him. So he'll just clean
why don't you give him?
right
Why don't
up.
you give him? Why don't you set it up bad for him at the beginning? Cook him at the beginning.
You know, I've started to like a lot of times when it just ends up being 2 pieces. What I'll do is I'll purposely keep sabotaging like the piece that I control so that he can't hit it until he puts it in place for me to hit it. Pause. Big pause. So no nuances, man.
Glad to see you finally using your brain, BG. Good shit, bro.
No, you're a hater. You're a hater. So yeah, I think that's everything, man. I think we covered everything. Let me go to get to some super chats.
Hey man, breaking news during the podcast a few minutes ago. The Tennessee Titans have finally won their first game of the season, man. Whoa, it's a miracle, people. God damn.
Who y'all beat?
Jesus. The Cardinals, bro. You got to watch highlights of this game, bro. It looked like a fucking Monty Python fucking sketch, bro. Like, it was a whole bunch of, like, each team was trying to lose on purpose, bro. I don't know what the fuck going. That game was ridiculous,
Yeah,
bro.
Eagles lost their first game today. That's whatever. 4-1.
I saw that. I seen when Denver went for 2. I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that. Then they converted. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
They came to win. I like it.
Yeah, because they were 2-2 is like, you know, they might as well take the chance, even though they missed a holding call at the very end of the game that probably would have, you know, gave us the win. It's cool. Clean frame. I feel like I'm a part of one of the most hilarious communities on the internet in WWP. That being said, now since I have a PS5 Slim, are y'all going to cook me when I inevitably get the PS6 late? Brother, if you get anything late, we're liable to roast you and call you broke. Not gonna lie to you. Rufflemutt. Ahem. Hate 8 whining about Yotei details. Listen, I don't know nothing about it. I've heard that people said that somebody was complaining about not getting wet in water. Like, bro, that don't be my concern when I play games. I have no comment. That be the least of my concerns is if my character's clothes get wet. Not my concern. That's if my character clothes don't get wet in the game, I think that's the last thing I'm worried about.
I got some pushback on that though, BG. Because we praise these games every time they show attention to detail. Is that true or not? When they have my new details that they emphasize, we give games props for that. So I think we should also take off if they don't do that. What the fuck, man? Hello?
That's his plug. Like, nah, I need 2 of them things. 3 kilos, bro. I told you. I'm not one of those people who do that. Like, listen, when I see somebody highlight the attention to detail to something, like if it's just visual, like cosmetic, I may retweet it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But like, I'm not one of those people who make a big deal out of that stuff. Like, if it's gameplay, if it's gameplay related, that's my bag. But if it's not, I don't really care.
I mean, it ain't no big deal. Like I say, it ain't a big deal, but that's the whole thing about attention to detail. Attention to detail is paying attention to the small, minute things, right? So I feel like, yeah, I would complain about, like, man, we paying a lot of money for these games. These games taking a long time to come out. You know what I mean? We all about hyper realism. I'm gonna complain if it ain't, you know what I mean? Nathan Drake was getting wet in the water in fucking 07, my nigga, on PS3. Like, why they can't do that in 2025? Like, I see the argument. I ain't gonna complain about it, maybe me personally, but if somebody else do, I'll be like, I agree. I low-key agree. I see what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah. I'm a gameplay eater, so, can't really relate.
Definitely eater.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Where was I? Sean Peephole says, in honor of the 25th anniversary of the original, what is everyone's favorite X-Men movie? Mine is X-Men Days of Cooch and Ass. I mean, Days of Future Past.
Yo.
Yeah, that's my favorite also. First Class was pretty good too, but Days of Future Past, definitely.
I think I only watched the first, 1, 2 X-Men. I thought the movie was dog shit, so I stopped watching it, bro.
The first one? It is. See,
that movie sucks, bro.
I can't remember. I think I didn't like the first X-Men movie at the time it came out, right? It's terrible now. If you watch it now, it's garbage now. But at the time when it came out, I kind of feel like people were like, it was all right.
Fun fact for the chat. The first 2 X-Men movies were written by the voice of Solid Snake. That's fun fact for y'all. David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake, he wrote the first 2 X-Men movies. But the first one, I watched it. Yeah, he did. I wasn't a fan, bro. Wasn't a fan.
Okay. Ruffle Mutt. Ahem. Hate 8 whining about. You wrote that again? Oh, no. Well. KW Fang. I just don't want Saudi Arabia to be messing with my games. Like I don't want to play Battlefield and see Ronaldo running to revive me or some shit.
That's stupid, bro.
That's crazy. Clean Frame. Have y'all played the master beta? Okay, I see what you did.
How you keep getting caught, bro? What's going on, BG? You ain't on your A game tonight, man.
Gabe itches. Jazzy.
Oh my god.
Just to show some, I get it. Jazzy, just to show some love, brother. These friends of yours really be disrespecting your opinion by walking away while you're talking. I appreciate your opinion. We love Jazzy over here.
See, BG, you didn't see it, right? You had walked away, then like 2 minutes later, Smooth walked away, right? So I'm sitting up here, I'm like, this is a great opportunity for me. I do shit in the sake of comedy. I had to walk away too, BG. So at one point, Jazz was sitting in this motherfucker talking about Digimon Time Stranger by himself, okay? Hilarious moment.
Y'all dirty for that. Yo, Jazzy, we love you, bro.
That's my boy.
We love you, dog. Let me see where. Cody Bishop. Saudi Arabia reportedly has torture chambers, slaves, LGBTQ as a crime by death, etc. Taking their blood money just shows that you support those laws. Like I said, man, depending on the amount of money, if it's generational changing money, I gotta take it.
Hey, Capcom also took money from them, WWE, UFC. So y'all got to stop supporting all this shit, man. Like, hey, stand on business. Stand on business with it.
So let's say Saudi Arabia, like, let's say I do a deal with them. They give me $500 million. Let's say, what if I take that? What if I just, give keep some for myself and my family, set myself up for generational wealth, and I donate like 300 million or something. I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but let's say I donated like 300 million to like cancer research and the cure for cancer was actually found.
Let's not go there. Some people don't care about this shit, bro.
I'm just saying that might warrant it.
Ain't they doing WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia or something? They trying to, bro. Them dudes got money and they gon' get what they want, bro. They got PGA golfers going over there with the Live tournament and all that other shit. Yeah, bro. They got the cash to do it, bro. It's over with.
Yeah. Let's see. Clean Frame. Yo, BG, can you tell me the episode when you realized that you had to get the individual out of here? Like, can you pinpoint the exact moment?
Clean Frame. You know what's crazy? I was watching an old clip somebody sent in my Discord, a Weapon Wheel today, right? And we was talking, and Bond just kept making these jokes when we was trying to talk about something. I was like, I wonder what's that. I had that same thought today, bro. I'm like, I wonder what this when BG was like, yeah, I'm getting this nigga the fuck out of here, bro. I can't finish my statement, bro. I got to get this nigga out of here, bro. I was thinking that. That's funny.
I do have an episode in mind. I don't know if that's the episode where I decided, but I have an episode in mind.
Oh my god!
It was around what? I feel like it was around. I feel like it was around October, November. I'm pretty sure it was around October, November. That's when I was like, yeah, he's gone. It was
That's crazy.
He's gone.
Damn, bro.
It might have it might have been late September, October, somewhere around that.
Shout out to the individual, man. That's my guy. Shout out to homie, bro. Sheesh.
Stop bringing this man up because y'all gonna make it seem like I keep talking about him.
Calappies, man. You finna get the Calappies.
I keep talking about him. No, y'all keep asking about him. Rise Star 94. Smooth cared more about the size of Lena Khan's nose than the ramifications of the ABK merger. That's
a fact.
Gotta love anti-intellectualism within this community.
Hey, that woman not ugly neither, Smooth. You tripping, bro. She alright, bro.
I can see why you say that.
Come on, bro. She ain't bad looking, bro. Why y'all anytime a chick got a big nose,
I don't think she's
y'all
bad
be like,
looking. I just think she got some schnauzers on her.
See that? What I was talking with my sister about this. I was like, have you known anytime a woman got like a big nose, people always say she like automatic, like Dina from the last one, like her face. Bro, she is beautiful, bro. Like, how is she? Like, what are y'all looking at, bro? Like,
women with big noses don't work. It's like it don't work a lot of the time. It's rough. It's rough.
Man, y'all tripping, dog.
It's just unflattering. Let's see. Alcoholic gamers. Strawberry vodka plus Crown Peach. Enjoy drinks on me. Thank you, sir.
Ooh, okay. That don't sound bad.
Ruffle Mutt. Smooth. You and the Xbots owe Lena Khan an apology.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Gentlemen, they need to add more lo-fi beats and put on more blood version on those. You won't regret it. Arms getting cut off and stuff. Yeah, there's a lo-fi beat mode in Ghost, and then there's also a mode where like there's more mud and blood, right? But they said it obscures your visual if you play like that. Just know that. Like, I might check that mode out.
It did say that.
Yeah. Emmanuel A1, Sucker Punch would have been better off putting Young Thug's back in that Asian dress and calling it Ghost of Spider. Don't nobody like that bit at Atsu. Emmanuel A1 with the hate, as usual. King Kiso, congratulations, Jack and the Titans. What a game.
Yes, sir. Kiso, you see us, baby? It's only up from here, man. We did it. Yes, sir.
Moonshot to the panel, honestly. How cooked is Xbox? If we did it on
well done.
Yeah, if we did it on steak, like steak levels,
I'd say they medium well.
No, you know what? BG, you might got to send this back to the kitchen. Like, hey man, y'all completely charred this shit. Y'all charred this shit. Like, I can't even bite this motherfucker. Like, damn.
It's really chewy. It's chewy. I'm gonna say,
bro, it's over with.
I'm gonna say a little bit past medium well.
A
little bit past medium well. Not quite well done. Because after well done is just burnt, right? So I'm gonna give it a little past medium well. Yeah.
Jeez,
Monroe, if companies are gonna sell hardware, they can't take 7 years to make games. Yōtei is fine. It costs 5 times less than Spider-Man 2, and it looks better.
Oh, okay. I like that energy. Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. So we did it. It's been a good show. Hey, I hope y'all enjoy y'all week, man. We're gonna get on out of here and
hold on, brother.
Do
what the fuck?
Before you go,
Jazzy, where are you? Jazzy, where are you?
Mode?
He's been here.
I knew this nigga was a chameleon. What the fuck?
No, I was about to say BG for next week because I didn't upload gameplay Pacific for next week episode. It's going to be just like, remember that episode where you did nothing but like RE4 footage and nothing else?
Mm-hmm.
Next week, it's going to be all nothing but this new Digimon game. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Yotei gameplay that you have. I don't give a fuck who else uploads gameplay. It's going to be all Digimon because I'm about to be really petty.
Fire! Talk to that boy.
Why are you talking to me like this?
Did Jazzy really turn into a Pokemon in the last 5 minutes or an hour or so? Because when did he go like camel?
I don't know where he at, bro. I don't know where he at, bro.
No, I just turned away my camera.
He's
I'm about to say Jazzy
talking to us. What the fuck?
I was about to come in here and defend like Jazzy and say you guys owe him an apology, but then he came in talking like that, and I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Bro,
I'm still waiting for him to appear into the like.
The
camera.
man,
yeah, bro, you scaring us. You scaring us.
The man
bro.
told me what gameplay to show on my own podcast. It's crazy. Like
fire. I like the energy. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it. Truly.
We'll see. Oh, how about this? I'll meet you in the middle. It'll be a big chunk of Digimon gameplay.
Can you look at what
it's gonna be all nothing but Digimon.
All right. All right, salute, dog. You're right.
Someone in the chat said Jazzy is full on naked with an American flag covering himself off screen.
You're right.
No.
What the fuck is going on?
What?
Oh, he doesn't.
You was laying on the ground, huh? You was laying on the ground, huh?
No, I was still sitting down in my chair.
You was one of them nut ass freak balls they be talking about, huh? Okay.
No.
You one of them nut ass freak balls. All right, I fuck with it.
Real deal, you guys owe Jazzy an apology. Look at the panel right now. You have 4 people on, 3 middle-aged guys that are just rambling on about video games. You need apologize to Jazzy. You need to keep him here.
My bad,
BG
big
School,
dog.
why y'all do that? Why did
My
y'all
bad,
do
big
that,
dog.
bro?
We violated. We disrespected you.
That's a fact.
All right. Yeah. All right. Not that apology's done. Out the way. Let's get out of here. Salute y'all. We'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Oh, I'm tired. Fuck. God damn, bro. Good shit.
No. Right. Plenty of tried and plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. Bye. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know my bro king got me. See, that's a black bond that can't be broken. No Idris Alba, I'm a black bond. Aiming a scope and all black panel. You can never try playing us token. Yeah, we playing games, but now one of us playing or joking. Not at all. Oh wait. Then Jack Move came in with the trophies, God in a lane of its own. Like, how can you gamers approach me? Tell kids move to body you in Halo, then sing your family an angel emoji. You should've known, dog, you ain't got enough Series X's. Blind got all the answers, no, you ain't gotta ask Siri questions. All the latest gaming news gotta be here to check it. Since 2015 and beyond, I'm just here to respect it. When you at the top of your tier, it's a blessing. From the bottom, so no way we appear to be desperate. This for anybody doubting, I'm clearing a message. And if you ever had a problem, I'm here to correct. Plenty of fail. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know what it is, man. Weapon World Podcast, y'all know what we got in the building, man. We got BG. We got Kid Smooth, we got Jack Move, we got Black Bond, I mean. Blandrew, I mean, what you can't off strafe us, bro. Like, the strafe too strong.